everyone.
Hello, welcome, world of Edarastrix. Last session, guys put on quite a show. You guys just went kind of crazy, didn't you?
Almost killed one another.
Yeah.
We gave it our best shot, boss.
I did give it my best shot. That's why I rolled an 8.
You guys went to Babonia Lake to have some merriment and ended up almost killing each other during a performance, which otherwise was a totally fine and very well done performance.
At least it was realistic.
Yeah, you had a nice time. You spent some time with the Pearl, went for a midnight swim. Hero, Conus. Frost ended up going back to Wagon.
God, with the gear from 3 people. That I may or may not steal.
And Javiel found his favourite log after many herbal teas. So the first thing I want you guys to do is, can everyone just roll a d20 for me? And
this initiative or
see
something.
who wakes up first.
I've got a 9. That's not great.
13.
8.
Aha, take that.
$17.
Yeah.
Okay, so Pearl wakes up first. Let's get you. Okay. Are you guys? It's morning now.
What?
Okay. For you.
Hmm.
And Javiel, woken up. Oh no, wait. No, it was Pearl. Pearl has woken up after a night swimming. I don't know why. There we go. There we go. So, well, as you wake up, you see that a lot of the people partying last night and dancing around, having a good time. They're all just sort of hanging out at their tents, making some breakfast. Some people are packing up. They're getting ready to leave, go back to their normal town lives. Across from the big fire, you can see Javiel asleep on his log. And I think Zakonis is also sleeping just on the grass a little bit away from you. Over here. What do you do?
Is the guy that gave Pearl the drum, is he still there?
The old wizard and his tiefling friend?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's over by his area.
Well, seeing Javiel asleep and not really wanting to ruin that, she'll probably go over to the wizard and thank him.
Okay, so you're gonna make your way over to the wizard. Bloop, 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 bloop. Wow. The wizard sees you appearing. He says, "Hello, dear. How are you?"
Oh, hi. Good morning. Oh, I am good. Thank you for lending me the drum yesterday. Did you want that back?
Oh, you're very welcome. No, you can keep it. I don't need it.
Are you sure?
Yes, it's just a knick-knack. You can have it.
It's a very impressive knick-knack.
Oh, well, thank you. I made it myself, you know.
Oh wow, really?
Yes.
Cool. Who's your friend?
My friend, she doesn't have a name. We've been
doesn't
traveling
have a name?
partners for a long, long time now. But she's mute. She doesn't speak.
Oh. Oh. Ever?
Never, ever.
Wow. Do you know why? Or I guess she can't really tell you if she doesn't speak.
No idea, dear.
Hmm. Have you guys had breakfast?
Oh, yes. Yes, we've had some lovely bacon and eggs.
Ooh. Is the bar still open that she got drinks from before?
Yeah, they're sort of like just doing some breakfast food now.
So was that from over there? Was it good?
Oh, yes, by the bar. They do some nice, very good eggs. Locally sourced, you know.
Oh, I think all of my friends are still asleep. It'd be nice to wake them up with breakfast. Did you see if they had any pie?
Pies? Yes, pies. Definitely.
Great. Okay, I think I'm gonna go and get my friends some breakfast. It was really lovely talking to you again. Hopefully I'll see you again in the future and see some more of your knickknacks.
Oh, I'm sure you will. It was lovely meeting you.
You too. Bye. And she's just gonna like give the tiefling girl like an extra big grin and wave because she's like, I want to talk to her, but I know that's pointless.
And
just gonna
make your way over, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So you're making way over to the bar. What? A big old field, this. Jesus Christ. And,
I just love watching the little minis just bounce along.
There we go. There you are. Yeah, you come up to the bar. They're just sort of preparing some food. You know, they've got some drinks on the go. There's a couple of pies around. There's some bacon and eggs. There's some sausages. There's some vegan options, which is basically just plates of lettuce and tomatoes and salads and stuff. Yeah, they're just doing some work, you know, getting ready to sell some food.
She's just gonna kind of wave at the nearest person and just be like, excuse me.
Yes, miss. How can I help you?
Hi, I'd like to get some breakfast for me and my friend. Do you have any pies still?
Oh yes, we've got a lovely breakfast pie here.
Oh, wonderful. Can I have 3 of those and just a big plate of lettuce, please?
Right, you are coming up. It'll be about
you.
10 minutes.
Okay. Could I also have 4 nice big jugs of water, please?
Of course, dear. Yes. Yeah, and she just sort of gets to work. It's going to be a couple minutes, so if you want to do anything while you're waiting, then you can. But if not, then just...
She probably just stand there kind of humming to herself while she waits. Just
okay, alright then,
enjoying
after
the
about
morning
10-ish minutes, she brings over a few pies and some lettuce and some jugs of water on a tray for you. It's like a metal tray, it's, you know, nothing special. Just, here you are, love. That'll be... And I've forgotten prices, so...
2 silver? Or was it 5 silver or what?
I think it'll be probably like 4 gold in total.
Okay, that's fine.
Cool.
Yeah, she'll just pass over 4 gold and say, thank you so much.
Thank you very much for your patronage. We hope to see you again.
I hope so too. And she's, carefully grab the tray and just sort of, first of all, make it over to Joe because she knows what he is, and
Okay.
just sort of gently crouch down next to the log and put the tray down on the floor and just lightly shake his arm.
Okay, here you go. Over by Javiel with your breakfast tray. Trying to wake him up.
Javiel. Javiel, I brought you a pie.
I don't know whether I'm going to eat a pie straight away.
I also got you water.
I'll take the water. I'll take the water.
Okay. She passes it to him. Are you okay?
I'm sorry, I just method drinking some water.
Out of the largest receptacle I could find.
Of course.
It's the jug of alchemy.
No, I'm not hitting the jug of alchemy at breakfast. I need to clear a bit of room in my stomach.
Fill it with water. You feel bad enough.
I don't know whether I can fill it with water.
He's got herbal tea if I just stay there forever.
We'll see. We'll see. But now isn't the time of day to be making big decisions like that.
Flip a coin.
So yeah. How are you? I am interested and also pretending to be interested.
Well, at least you're honest. I'm okay. I'm glad I went swimming last night.
Oh yeah.
Made me feel
Nice
closer
dip.
to home. Yeah, it was great. I met a frog person, Ballywug.
Ah, like a big frog or small frog?
Yeah, quite. It depends on how you define big.
Frog-sized.
Smaller than me, but definitely a lot bigger than an actual frog.
Okay. How many of them were there?
Well, I only saw one. He was sleeping. I woke him up. He was quite grumpy, but I sang him back to sleep.
Nice. I feel like you might have to do that to me in a minute. Although, hang on. Let me have a go. Let me try that pie. Let's see if
Go for it.
I start nomming on the pie.
The-
But I'm pretty crestfallen. I'm
This
just
is-
not happy. It's an awkward exchange because I'm a mess.
This is a
And I
breakfast pie.
am wearing.
It's a breakfast pie. It's just a pie crust with bacon, sausage, and beans in it.
It's good. It is good. It needs any good pie needs washing down with a beer. I will take a beer. I'm not having any more tea. I'm not touching the alchemy jug. But I will take like a light beer.
A breakfast beer, if you will.
You gotta to wash the pie down
Of course.
because otherwise I'll clag up. You know, my whole face will clag up. It'll be a problem. I've felt better. I really can't stress this enough. You're too perky, all of you.
So, as
Method acting.
while Pearl has been waking Javiel up, Frost has also woken up in the wagon. Frost, what are you doing when you wake up?
I obviously have my daily dose of lettuce.
Of course.
Copyrighted, by the way. You can't steal that.
Of course, yeah.
And because I have less than the maximum amount of lettuce, I head back to see if there's anyone. So I come back to
So you
the
appear
place.
here.
Yeah, and then I see the wizard, and I just go over there to ask about the performance.
Well, you can control your character, right? So
Okay. No, not the one in cutscene mode. Oh wait, there's a second me, I think. So
there you go.
somewhere in the middle of the ocean.
Oh my
There's a
god.
second me. I am lost.
No, right. Just let me delete this one, and then you.
Wait,
can
no, I find it. All right.
use this one here.
Wait. No, I can't. Wait, can I?
I'm just looking over from
Oh, there we go.
the still roaring fire, and and I'm just like, oh, I thought I was rough today. I'm just seeing you staggering around all over the shop.
I go to
I thought he
the.
was supposed to be on a lettuce and water diet.
I am still on lettuce and water, right?
Look at the way he's walking. He looks wrecked.
Okay, so you get over here, and the wizard
Yeah.
sees you. Hello, 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 hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So how was the show? What do you
Oh
think?
yes, the show was fantastic. Got a bit hairy though, didn't it?
Perfectly intended, all of it. Method acting is a thing we all
Oh,
tend to do.
I see.
And your cape of nature, cloak of nature, sure came in handy.
Oh well, I'm glad it could be useful.
Yeah. I have just had breakfast, but I need to stock up on supplies. You don't happen to know anyone selling lettuce, do you?
Lettuce? What kind of
Yes.
lettuce?
Preferably something that fills my stomach, I guess.
Oh well, they have plates of lettuce over at the bar.
How expensive are they there?
Oh, they're probably pretty cheap.
Isn't there not a markup? You don't happen to have any lettuce here, right? Because I'm
Oh,
pretty saucy, so
I've
I
only
don't
got
want-
one lettuce.
And what would that do?
It's very special to me. It's
Do you-
a golden lettuce.
The golden one. and what does a golden lettuce do exactly? I'm assuming it's magical again.
Well, the golden lettuce was grown by an old wizard who lived hundreds of years ago. And he really loved lettuce. And he thought, maybe I could make lettuce even better. So he made the golden lettuce. There are only 7 of them left in the world. And they each do something different when you eat them.
I am really curious as to what would happen. You're not willing to part ways with it. do you?
Part ways with the lettuce, you say?
Yeah, for a price.
For a price? Well. I was thinking that this kind of thing would be quite expensive.
And how much are we talking about?
I'd say 100 gold.
Oh yeah, even after tonight, it's still a little strapped for cash. That much. You can't do 70.
Oh, I'm afraid not.
You can't go any cheaper at all.
No, I'm sorry, but maybe we could make a deal.
Interesting. What are you thinking?
Well, you see, I have a lot of places to be, and a lot of things to do, but I can't do them all myself, you see. I'm an old man, and my partner here, well, she doesn't speak, so she can't.
Communication's difficult. Yeah, I get it.
So if you agree to be my little errand boy,
That depends on the errands, I suppose.
well, it's this and that. They'll come randomly.
It will come random, and I'll get the letters now. Or...
You'll get the lettuce now, but you must agree to be my errand boy.
What would you say with an entire errand team?
A what?
An errand team.
An errand team?
Yeah,
No.
I'll just drag in my associates, and we can probably solve your problems 4 times as fast. as I
Oh,
would
well,
alone.
I don't think we'd need a whole team. Just the one person.
I'm not. I'm afraid with your magical talents that these errands might do me under if they're.
Oh no, they're quite benign, these errands.
If you can assure me that I'm willing to take the deal.
Okay, and he pulls out a little contract. A little magical contract scroll.
I don't need to sign this in blood, do I?
And a little feather with some ink on it, and he says, "Sign here, please." Don't worry about the small print. It's all fine. Just boilerplate, you know.
Can I inspect the small print?
Yeah, you can. You like it. The small print starts off sounding like it. You know, it sounds like it's going to protect you, but then the words just get way too small to read, and it goes smaller and smaller as they go on, and just fit more and more words. See, it's all pretty standard stuff, my lad. It's.
I guess if there's only 7 of them in the world, surely like whatever I will throw myself into is probably worth it in the end anyway. So you've got yourself a deal, and then like sign the contract.
I'm glad to hear it. And the contract just like disappears in a puff of smoke.
A poof, magic poof.
And he pulls out
Magic
of his
poof
bag.
smoke.
He pulls out of his bag a golden lettuce. He said, "Here's the golden lettuce, boy. Eat it if you dare."
I think I'll
I've got to
do that.
sample that and put that into a beat. Eat the golden lettuce, boy.
I think I'll go over to Pearl and Jathan, and I'll never do that first.
Okay, you go over to them.
Hey guys, good morning. You won't believe
Morning.
you won't believe what I just got from our little mage friend. I got this, and I pull out the golden lettuce, and he says he told me there's only 7 of these in the world, and apparently if I eat it, something will happen. I have no clue what, but given that this may either bless or curse me, but I would like to eat it while somebody's watching. So should anything go horrendously wrong,
As you're showing these guys the lettuce, Zakonis has also woken up now. What is Zakonis doing as soon as he wakes up?
Oh, he's gonna stretch himself out and he's gonna shake off what he assumes is just a real bad headache.
Definitely not a hangover.
No, not at all. Never. Knows. Then he's kind of gonna start browsing around, kind of just moving around, get some blood flowing in his legs, try and get himself woken up. He'll kind of go towards where the group is.
Okay. You can move your guy, right?
I cannot. No.
There you go. You should be able to know.
Now I can.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just like grumbling and going, "Ugh," the whole way. And as you reach the group, Frost is holding out a golden lettuce to the rest of the group.
Ah, Zakonis, just in time. I was just about to consume this delicious lettuce. I just consume it. It's just...
Am I still drunk? What is that?
It's a golden lettuce. I may or may not have sold my soul for this. I'm not sure. I'm sure it's fine.
Is it okay for you to eat gold?
Probably.
Well.
The wizard
Maybe
said-
you should line your stomach with this normal lettuce first.
No, I've got my lettuce already. When I woke up, I had some. Like,
Oh, well, I guess
I'll
I'll
start the day with
add
that.
this random plate of lettuce on top of all of our pies.
I can store it, I guess, if it's fresh.
Oh, they're pies.
Yeah, I got us 3 pies. I think JBL's eaten all of his, but here, and she passes you a pie. And a nice big jug of water too.
Oh, perfect. My mouth is so dry.
I bet.
It's just gonna.
Alright, everyone ready? I'm gonna consume the lettuce now.
Right, hang on. No, it's too. You. If you need to eat that lettuce, you should eat that lettuce. I turn to Pearl. I'm like, this is our streetwise. Like, he's travelled the world. and it sounds like he signed quite a complicated contract to do something, to eat a golden lettuce, which presumably costs money.
No, actually, I signed the contract and then we were good. The only thing is, I was not to involve you in anything within the contract. So, should I have sold my soul? Don't worry, your souls are completely safe.
Right. Well, it sounds like he's got his plan for the day. So, and how about you? I imagine the dry mouth you've got is probably his blood. It was a farce. It was a farce last night. And I thank you for the pie, Pearl, but
To be fair, I didn't.
I'm embarrassed and I feel terrible, and I just want. So if you need to eat the lettuce, you eat the lettuce. Have a nice day, eating golden, expensive, crazy lettuce.
It won't take long. You've never seen me munch down on some lettuce. It's just like, it's gone.
To be fair, I didn't bite him. I scratched him, but.
Well, there we go.
The wizard held me up fully. I'm sure it's fine. I feel like I'm as fresh as a newborn, stronger, definitely a lot stronger, and maybe even stronger after I eat this lettuce. I don't know, but I really want to eat this lettuce now. Please.
Draconis, the Haverpie, they're good. Frost, you're gonna have your breakfast, aren't you? You just have your breakfast, and I'm gonna. I need to think about some stuff, and I sort of stumble off it a bit in the direction of the lake.
Okay.
Frost, if you want to eat your lettuce, you can eat your lettuce.
All right.
If you get bad consequences, then well, you learned a lesson.
It's a risk, but it's one I'm willing to take.
Yeah, he's just super
Maybe next
sad.
time, tell us before you sign any contracts, though.
I did read the fine print, but partially it got too fine.
Partially?
It got too fine near the end. There's the contract going on. The letters started moving, and it became smaller and smaller, and I couldn't read it anymore. And I was just so excited at the thought of having a magical letters that may or may not grant me powers.
Well, you've already signed. There's nothing we can do about that.
There might be in the fine print that I couldn't read something that states how.
Oh, you couldn't read it, so that doesn't really help us.
Maybe JVL's glasses could work to read it better, but I don't know it.
I don't think he's in the mood to read fine print.
Did this contract come from the same guy who gave her the drum and JVL the pipe?
Alternatively, I could have used some of your gold. Yeah.
Yes.
The
cape. He was quite fond of the cape.
Alternatively, I could have used some of the gold from your pod, or JVL's pods, Pearl, to actually buy letters for 100 gold. But if it's worth that much, I'd rather keep the money, especially if I'm also spending your money. I figured it's best I just do it this way. But that was an option too. What would you have preferred?
Fair point.
Okay, can I eat the lettuce now, guys? I really want to eat the lettuce.
Do it.
Okay, I eat the lettuce. Face, what happens?
You eat the lettuce. As you eat the lettuce, you feel your muscles sort of like bulk out. You feel stronger. You gain a point in your strength stat. But
Insta-hench.
But there's a but.
But you lose 1 max HP, and every time you roll a hit dice for your new hit points, you have to -1 from your total.
Every time I get hit, I just get somebody gets 1 bonus damage.
No, whenever you level up and you roll to get your new max HP, you have to -1 from whatever you roll. So you're stronger now, but you get less HP in total in general.
Like I've taken basically a loan in my growth.
Yeah, you got so strong that your muscles are now pressing on your heart, and it's sort of like.
I get that. All right. So So whatever I get, it's just a -1.
Yeah. So say if you rolled a 7 to add to your HP for your next level, then you'd have to take a 6 instead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel my muscles growing, and then my heart. I don't know if this was worth it, but I feel definitely a lot stronger and simultaneously a lot weaker. But look at these muscles.
It's such an interesting framing.
I'm
Just sweating so much.
Yeah, you guys see this. You guys see Frost just bulk up instantly, and then also like seemingly take a bit of damage.
I knew eating gold couldn't be good.
Stronger, am I not?
I don't know. It looks like you are.
This could turn the tide of battle. You fucking didn't tell me this face. God damn. You fucking tricked me. This is like a deal with the devil, not gonna lie. Especially after just signing a contract that people may not sell my soul away.
Welcome to D&D.
It was just too easy. It was just too easy.
Right.
What you would have done if I had bought it previous stream as well?
Huh?
Is this what you would have done if I bought it?
Yeah, that was always the plan for the golden.
Yeah, I feel like
letters,
this was the plan the whole time.
Yeah, that was
I
always
should
the
have
plan.
not taken the shortcut. God damn it. God damn it. You fucking tricked me.
Okay, so Javiel,
Yes.
Frost has eaten his lettuce. Those guys are all still hanging out by the fire. You've gone off for a little wander down by the lake.
Yeah.
You're feeling, what, pensive, a little bit embarrassed.
Yeah, I'm a little bit embarrassed around the camp, partly because I was, like, away the previous night, but also because of the bits of the show that didn't really work out. And I'm a bit down on it. I'm a bit like, what am I doing out here? What am I doing out here with this lot? I'm not. Maybe I don't know whether I'm cut out for adventuring. Why am I adventuring? That's what I'm feeling like in a minute.
Yeah.
And I'm packing me pipe, and I'm thinking, if I'm gonna make it, so I'm rethinking my life choices, right? Because as an alchemist, I've not had a huge amount of success. What's my ability? Just going and generating a load of acid, horrible acidic vomit from parts unknown. That's my best spell. I don't feel like it's working out for me. This is ridiculous. And I don't feel like I found my niche. And it's rough. Yeah, I realise I'm quite lonely in this group of people, and I feel like I'm not focusing enough on my craft. So I'm going to do a couple of infusions by the lake and try and make something of myself. If I'm going to be out here doing this,
Nice.
I can't just be going a load of horrible green acidy grossness. Anytime we're in trouble, like that's crap. That's really crap. Sorry, you don't mind me monologuing for a minute by the lake, do you? This is where I'm at. My character's at.
So you're gonna do some infusions.
I am gonna do some infusions.
What are you infusing?
I'm gonna these stupid outfit I'm wearing, which I haven't changed in ages. I really need to rethink my look. I'm gonna sharpen up my mind using the mind sharpener.
Okay.
Which gives me 4 charges to armor, and each charge can overturn a failed Constitution check.
Nice.
And I get top up as well. But so I'm going to do that, and I'm going to enhanced arcane focus. So no, you know what? No, I'm sick of this. How come he's not going anywhere for me? I want to. I'm gonna. You know what? I've been having good luck with my crossbow. I'm gonna go enhanced weapon. I'm gonna charm up that weapon with +1 attack and damage.
Nice.
The crossbow.
I like it. I like it.
Maybe something involving, more Newtonian physics is for me. Whatever. I don't know who Newton is in this world. But I'm a big fan of them.
Okay, so you've done your infusions. You're just sitting by the lake, tinkering with your stuff. You're ruminating. You're trying to plan your next move in life.
Yeah.
Most of the people from the lake have gone now. It's sort of getting to mid-morning. It's sort of the shops are starting to pack up a bit. And yeah, you guys are thinking, is it time to head out? Do you wanna stay by the lake? Do you wanna go back to Babonia? You've still got a long way to get to Genlisle still.
I want to go and find the others. I want to go. I've had my moment of just. I'm heading back, and because I do feel a bit bad. Like, and I am curious. The scientific part of me is curious about what the bloody golden lettuce has done. I can't, I couldn't. My curiosity wouldn't let me stay away for too long. So.
By the way, Fizz, can I still keep eating normal lettuce to go beyond?
No, you can't get. That was it. That's the.
So do I get a sign from Puck from the heavens that my quest for lettuce?
Yeah, your little Puck statue gives you a little. Wah.
But I have been punished for taking a shortcut then, apparently.
Yeah, you have been punished for taking a
Halo
shortcut. Exactly, that's the Halo part. Okay, you've rejoined these guys, but the Konish is not with the group. He's over here.
Yeah, he has walked over. He walked past Pearl and gave her a.
Thank you for the food and the water. I really needed that after last night.
You're welcome.
I'm never drinking again.
I've had that before.
And he just kind of walks over and wanders and notices the tiefling over there and the little wizard guy next to him.
Oh, hello!
You were at the... Yes, hello, sir. You were at the show last night, weren't you?
I was indeed. Very good show.
Oh, I feel it could have went better, but overall it seemed like a success. It was
I
our
think it
first
was
time.
very successful.
Yeah, it was our first time kind of doing that sort of thing.
Oh, really?
I feel it was very successful thanks to you and your help with all these items. They were very useful to my group, and I appreciate that.
Oh, you're very welcome.
He kind of looks over at the tiefling and just gives a...
Hello. Have you been traveling with him for long?
She sort of just like stares at you, and the wizard says, "Oh, she doesn't talk. She's mute."
Oh, interesting. It's not that she doesn't speak Infernal.
I don't know. I've never tried.
Zerticonus is going to try to speak Infernal to her, asking her the same question.
What did you ask? How have you been traveling along?
Yes.
She replies in Infernal and says, "Yes, God, it's been so long, and this old guy is just so weird, man. You should hear this stuff he says. It's crazy, but he's pretty cool."
I've heard a little bit so far, and I think I understand what you mean.
The wizard is absolutely just fucking shocked that she's talking to someone. He's like, "What?"
My whole life's a lie.
He's gonna ask her.
He's never put it together that maybe you just spoke a different language.
No, he never asked. He's pretty old though, so I don't blame him.
Yeah, and I would assume if he doesn't speak Infernal, it's kind of hard to know that you do.
Yeah, true. I just stay around because, you know, he's pretty powerful, and you know, he can protect people, and I like his company. As weird as he is, he can get a bit tiring sometimes, but it's a good journey.
Zirconos kind of looked back at his group over the log pit.
Yeah, I think I kind of understand that.
Ah, you've got some weird travel companions too, have you?
Well, I don't know if it's fair for me to be the one that calls them weird.
Oh, I get that. I get that.
They're definitely not what I'm used to.
No, well, the wizard was a bit of a change for me too.
It seems to be it's going around here, trying to change our lifestyles. I mean, this is the longest I've been outside of my forest, and I don't even know how long.
Oh, you're from the forest, are you?
Yes, I like to think I'm a protector.
Oh, good. No, noble.
I try to do what I can. Just seems like there's always another threat, one after the other.
Oh, there's always a threat. Always. But if you've got the right people around, then threats don't seem so bad.
Yeah, this is true. Yeah, the threats I've dealt with lately have really been easy to get through with this group. Strange, but I like them.
Oh, good. I'm glad. I don't suppose I could interest in you in anything that might help you get through those threats.
Well, what do you have in mind?
Well, I'm a tattooist.
Oh,
I specialize in magical tattoos, and there's just so one that I've been looking to give out for a while. Maybe you'd be interested.
you know what? Think I might.
Well, before you say yes, I must warn you, it's not free. You will have to pay, but it's quite cheap, I'd say.
Well, that seems fair.
To get this, where's my fucking notes? I have this written down somewhere. It is 15 gold for this tattoo.
Okay.
Okay, one sec.
will willingly reach in his bag and get 15 gold.
Okay. The tiefling woman says this tattoo will help your strikes feel much more powerful and will help you feel stronger in unarmed combat. And she starts doing, she's got like a little needle looking thing with some ink on the end, and instead of sort of tattooing you with it and stabbing you with it, she starts doing a spell and weaving a spell, and sort of this little red orb appears around the needle. She's putting some little, and it starts to wob, and then the needle disappears, and on your skin ink starts appearing in the shape of a giant inky claw across your chest. This is the Eldritch Claw tattoo.
Eldritch Claw. I'm gonna have that in here. put that in. Yeah, character appearance. That makes sense.
Yeah. It does do some bullshit, and I'll send that to you.
Ooh, no bullshit.
Now you can kill me in one hit. It's just I lost
Again?
1 HP. No, you didn't kill me in 1 hit. You killed me in
Almost.
2. You would have killed me in
Almost.
2. Yeah, almost. You
I'm
did
just
go
gonna
on that 20 though.
I'm just gonna
to
DM
be
it to you on Discord.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, by the way, can you still add my Cloak of Nature faces? I still haven't figured out how to fucking do that. How does it look?
Yeah, if you just add it in as text.
Yeah, I've done that.
And then I'll make a little thing for you guys to.
Grace, can I go on a quest to get all 7 golden lettuces to nullify the effect? The one
You
I
don't know
shoot.
what the gold lettuces do. They might not nullify anything. They might.
Can I go on a quest to get the 7 golden lettuces? Because I want all of them.
You can add the quest 7 golden lettuces to your quest list if you
Where
have
is
one.
my quest list?
Yeah, well, I don't think there's one on the character sheet, but if you want that quest, you can add it.
Adding it together with convert J fuel to become a pugling.
Okay, she says, there you go. I hope it serves you well. As a fellow tiefling, I'm glad I could give it to someone of my own.
Thank you. I like the artistic style you did. It seems to suit me really well.
Thank you
You're very
much.
talented.
I appreciate the compliment. Thank you.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've spoken the old language.
It's been a
It's
while
nice
for
to
me
actually-
too.
Oh yeah, considering he thought you were mute, I can only imagine.
Yeah, it's not been easy, but it's been peaceful.
Oh yeah, it's a good trade-off. But I promise to use this well, and hopefully can protect myself and my friends. But if you're ever looking to have another conversation, I'd be more than happy to oblige.
Thank you very much. I'm sure we'll be seeing you around at some point.
I look forward to it.
Good luck on your travels. He sort of just waves. And the wizard is still just like, what the fuck? You...
Safe travels to both of you.
Okay, and you go back and join the gang.
Yes.
Gang-a-lang. What are you doing?
Gang-a-lang-a-lang.
I go to the mage and show him what happened, and then ask if he's any clues on the whereabouts of any of the other lettuces.
He has no idea.
Once again, I feel compelled to by touch. Let's just say that.
He has no idea where any of them are. He got this one by luck, and
Well, I'll get them eventually, or I'll die trying. But you know. I don't know. I don't do anything else. I guess I walk around a bit.
yeah, it seems like everyone has now left. None of the people you see here are real. No, there's yeah, everyone's left the lakeside now, and it's just you guys sort of standing around, doing what you're doing. So, what's the plan?
Again, Lionel, everyone.
I come back over here and join the group. Just like,
Hey, Frost, I actually got done talking to that other typhoon over there. You were right. Very pleasant conversation.
Very nice. So, any future meetings already arranged, or?
Oh, nothing arranged, but I'm hoping to speak to her again.
All right.
It was nice.
Very cool. So there seems something stronger about you too. You didn't happen to get any artifacts still, did you?
Oh, I don't know about artifacts,
But he kind of opens up his tunic a little bit.
I did get a magically imbued tattoo.
Damn. What does it do?
Well, I believe it's just going to help me in hand-to-hand combat, but we'll see.
Well, don't hurt me again, please. You might kill me actually this time.
Hey, just watch this. Just watch those sword swings.
Yeah, I'll try. Also, maybe none of us should get as drunk as you were.
No. Yeah, I don't know how bad that was, but I know how bad it was for me. And
Are you feeling hungover, by the way? Because it seems like a miracle that you're still able to talk and function.
what's a hangover?
Don't worry. If you stop drinking, you'll not experience it. If you are.
Oh, well, that's more than enough motivation for me. Oh, Pearl, thank you for taking care of us. I know it's not something that you really signed up for, but I appreciate it. I was in a state that I'm not too
I don't
familiar
mind.
with.
I always take care of my friends. That's what friends are for, right?
Yes,
Absolutely.
friends. Speaking of Javier, I know we really let you down in those moments, but I want to let you know that you've actually been quite a friend to me as well. I've experienced things on this journey so far that I never thought possible, and it's helped me look at the world in new ways. So I thank you. I thank you for all that you've done. And to be honest, without you, our presentation would have just been us doing a lot of different feats, but you really painted the picture for those audiences, and they looked really involved. And we appreciate it, at least I do.
Me too. It was great.
Good point, that one, yeah, that definitely. And you distracted them while it got a bit messy.
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have been able to snap out of it. Who knows what I would have done? Something that I really regretted. And for that, I thank you so much.
I got it's part sigh, but it can't come out because I'm also like I'm choked up. I struggle to get a tear out from behind my goggles, protecting my delicate eyes. And you know, I am touched. I'm just a bit of honestly, I'm feeling just a bit emotionally drained, and I'm tired, and I still haven't probably had enough pies, or like not hallucinatory tea, and it's like I am touched by that. So I'm just like I'm leaning to Zuko and Zuko. Well, thanks. It's very nice of you to say, old chap. And you know, well,
I want to give Jacob.
don't worry about it. I mean, we've all been there. It wasn't my best night either. And I was like, oh, and I noticed his new ink.
Yeah,
Just give him the nod of nice.
right. She did a great job.
And I go to Jack, and I'm like, well, and these things
Give me
happen,
a-
eh?
I give him a
well, yeah, okay. And I'm like,
this is what I
oof.
have to do.
yeah, I'm
We
like,
appreciate you, but
They actually look like they're hugging.
yes, they do.
Oh, bro.
and I'm just like, oh, well, yeah, okay, well, lettuce diet is treating you well, big man.
I think I'm done actually. Although there's still some gone lettuces. Apparently, if there's 7, I kind of want to see what they all do because they might do something special when brought together. I have nothing to support this. It's just a gut feeling. But for now, I'll stay off the lettuce.
I returning to some degree of form, just a little spark coming back. I go, hey, why almost die all the time now, eh? Give him a little jab to the tummy, but then like also like when I connect, there's a little shock look of acknowledgement of, oh, I mean, yeah, that's actually, to be fair. You know what I mean? I've gone into the abs and it's a bit like, ooh, hello.
There's progress.
Say there's a moment.
Convert Javen to the cult of pipe. There's progress, hopefully.
Yeah, just it's jovial and then flash of concern. Right, well, I suppose that's it. Like, let's just get on the road. Like, I need to get on the road. I can't stay here any longer. Where are we off to? Are you going? We're both going back to Genlisle? Oh, sorry, on to Genlisle or what?
Yeah, we're going to Genlisle, but we do need to be alert.
Unfinished business. Yes, I agree.
And then I go lean in. I go, and France and I just kind of go. And after we've been on the road for a bit, just chuck us that contract. I'll take a look at it for you.
It didn't get a copy.
You didn't get a copy.
No.
Of course you didn't.
You know, like, have you seen those plays where they just light a contract to signify that it just displays the tin air?
Just let me do
Have
the
you seen
shopping
one of
next
these
time, okay?
We can ask if I can get a copy, but he seemed very eager not to.
They're gone now.
I take it you just. I take it. It's alright.
I did try to read the fine print, but my eyes can only see such small letters.
Yeah, you guys are the only guys left by the lake. Everyone else is gone now.
Do you still want to check if anyone left behind any belongings that might still be useful?
Oh, I can't remember. Did I speak to the wizard last night? This is JV or White Beam asking, and Jem Fox asking. Was I chatting to the wizard for a while last night? I seem to remember him saying I could keep the pipe, but it was late, and I don't want to nick his pipe, but it is a pretty good pipe, and I don't want to remind him if he's already said I can keep it.
He told me I could keep my drum, so he probably told you to keep your pipe.
Did anybody see me talking to him for ages? I just don't.
I was trying to wrangle a drunk tiefling.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that he did say you could keep it, but even if he didn't specify anything, I'm sure at least I'll run into him again, and I'm most likely. So you can ask him next time we meet. I don't think it's the last we've seen of.
Hang on, do you have to come back then?
No. I think he says he just. No. He just says he shows up when he needs something from me. I'm assuming he can just teleport around.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So, and he'll just take me away for presumably a little bit.
Might take you away for a little bit.
Yeah.
So we're going to set off on the road, and a teleporting wizard may appear and just take you away. This is the deal that you signed, and you don't have a copy of. Can I just check?
I tried to bargain to get all of us to do his errands, but he politely declined and forced me to work alone on his errands.
No, because predators don't want you to turn up in a team. What? I'm lost for words. I'm lost for words.
The lettuce was too enticing. All right.
That's what you've done. I mean, you do look good.
I do, don't I?
Are you feeling all right? I mean, it's strange, isn't it? That.
Yeah, I'm feeling stronger, but I do feel a bit more hurt than I woke up.
Oh.
But I'm sure it's
a bit more hurt.
I'm sure it's nothing.
Okay then. Well, I suppose we should get going then. Let's go. I can't.
I love this.
I can't do this anymore. Let's just hit the road. Has anybody got any more pies?
They might have some more at the bar. I could go ask.
Oh, if they've got some to go, but then if they're gonna cook some, no. We need to go.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Pearl. It's not you. You're lovely.
No, it's okay.
It's not you.
It's okay. It took them 10 minutes to prepare last time, so maybe we should just head off.
Zirconia, alright. Gonna handle the horses for the travel today. On a side note.
I'll be.
I'm probably not fit to drive yet.
I think it's mainly me and Zirconia that are gonna do the driving, given our high animal handling.
Yeah, that's what we did last time.
Yeah. and then you can teach you the ropes from the horses. Aha.
Okay,
I
so
know. I'll get there. I'll run the back.
you guys are going back to the wagon and getting on the road, yeah?
Yep.
Well, you
Oh, and then
guys.
I'm gonna shout up, and obviously watch for traps. Yeah.
Yes. And when we reach Genlyle, I've lost track of that cultist a while back, the one that just teleported away from my battle. But when I last saw him, he was in the direction of Genlyle, so when we get there, do be cautious. He may... I don't even know if he was there in the first place, but if he is there, he might still be hanging around, and we don't want to cause any ruckus while roaming the city streets. So...
You're telling us not to cause ruckus?
I'm telling us as a group we shouldn't be causing ruckus. You know, whatever you do individually is fine by me, but we as a group should try to keep a positive reputation.
I always do.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
so
you
that's
guys, you're traveling along the road.
I was sat through the entire conversation just in disbelief. By the way, that's
Yeah,
I love the dynamic.
silent disbelief.
you're sort of coming up this river, going to bridge, going bridge. Yeah, travel for a few hours. Probably gets to like 2 or 3 in the afternoon. And you guys, it's been pretty smooth traveling so far. Nothing untoward has happened. You guys have sort of had time to, after your long rests, you've had time to sit and
Speaking of
just
rest,
chill for the morning. What?
may I suggest we have a little break now to maybe refill water bottles, go to the toilet, since we're going for a bit now, right?
Yeah, I mean, if everyone wants to go for a break now, we can do it now.
Because I kind of got to go to the little elf's room, as Jaden calls it.
Yeah, okay, we'll go for a break, and then when we come back, we'll continue on your travels.
Great, thanks, Ace.
No worries. All right, 5-minute break, everyone.
Woo, let's do it.
Trundle, fade to suede.
I hope chat's enjoying it so far. Yeah. More things will happen, don't worry. I do actually have a plan for this session. It's not just me saying, guys, roleplay.
Do your roleplay thing. Carry my campaign.
Yeah, make my story for me. Go. I do actually have a plan. Although, it took me a while to come up with this plan. And I think it's interesting and funny, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'm going to go for a little break. I'm going to go...
That's good.
Leave this rolling while I go.
It's like a plan.
Wow. Oh, yeah. Feel free to just entertain chat.
Well, I get to entertain chat now. Chat. This is my what is it called? Like my test run, streamy test run. Hi guys, I'm the fat guy on camera.
Hey, I heard that.
I wondered if anybody did. I hope chat is enjoying it. I know I am. ability they will come. It's not accurate. It's fair. That's fair, Akronom. Yeah, I kind of understand that. There's been several sessions I tried to DM where people literally said they were going to play, they didn't. And like I put a whole bunch of time and effort into a backstory, and it didn't do anything. So I get that. You entered the fourth dimension. Good Jay.
I can barely deal with 3 right now.
I sure hope Phases plan to return of Homeless Man number 3. That would be amazing.
My Discord is trying to catch up. Hold on here real quick.
What I miss?
Nothing.
Castlemania. What's happening? Zero died.
No!
And now we go on a 9 seasons revenge quest. I'm dragging you guys along in the golden lettuces, if I get the chance. Welcome back.
Good luck with that.
Back from the dead.
Back from the deed.
Yeah, you were gone. You were gone for a bit.
Yeah.
9 seasons. 100 episodes per season. We're doing it, Morty. Whatever. I think it was Rick and Morty, right?
9 seasons, like
Yeah,
100 seasons, Morty.
100 seasons.
Let me get that Szechuan sauce.
And they actually did it, right? At some
Oh,
point, I think in America.
I think in his
was
dream.
when-
His
No,
dream
I
was
think
big.
in America they actually re-released.
Oh, they
Szechuan
did. Yeah,
sauce
it was a
for,
nightmare. It was an absolute nightmare.
I don't know if it's any. I've never had it. I don't think it's been a thing here.
It's just like it's like a sweet teriyaki sauce. It's not that. It's not crazy.
It's okay. 100 seasons, Morty.
100 more season, Morty.
Oh, jeez, Rick.
Oh,
jeez,
Rick.
What are we gonna do? It kind of reminds me. If I say it like that, it kind of reminds me of Shaggy as well. Oh, geez, Scoop. Well, we're out of Scooby snacks.
Reggie.
Reggie?
Scrappy was the most annoying fucking character in that cartoon. Oh my god.
I'm tired of running.
Power!
I remember there was some weird, like.
There was
You know,
Doofus Doo, who was like the biggest stoner in the entire cartoon. He was he was such a himbo. I think it was Scooby's uncle. He was like a
Somehow,
grey Great Dane.
somehow
And
all
he wore a hat.
the cameras have
Are
swapped
you
round.
challenging? I can't do it. Now
Yeah, he had a
officially,
red hat.
I'm Javial, and everyone's mixed up exactly as I predicted.
Oh,
I'm Javial.
no, it wasn't.
Javial is me. And Berlin's
It wasn't
and
Doofus Doo. He was called Scooby Dum.
Scooby Doo, yeah, definitely.
Scooby Dum. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh jeez,
He was,
Rick. What are
he
we
was
gonna
a
do?
grey Great Dane. He was a
Oh,
little red
gee.
hat. He was cute. I liked him.
I remember doing like, what was it, Gothic phone, and then we had like, you described the picture, and somebody else drew us, and then
Thank you, Arcanum.
somebody drew a grey cat, it was like, grey Garfield, and then that went down.
I do voices.
There's the voices in my head, they won't stop.
Yeah, technically, yeah.
Actually.
Bailey, you're loud. Stop it.
Shit, I've actually forgot to refill my water bottle like a true professional idiot. That's in my job. That's in my job description as a streamer, professional idiot. And also on my
refill it quick.
curriculum feeder.
But it
So
doesn't
he's
say
got-
professional water drinker. You should. So you don't.
No,
as
no,
long as
no.
you don't add that, you're not defrauding anyone.
No. Yeah, but I am a professional idiot. That was actually the thing. I used to roll with back when I still streamed frequently. That was actually a thing. With me being a professional idiot. So we got the Salad Zealot, professional
Talent,
idiot.
yeah.
Yeah, I changed. So you guys can't see this, but in Roll20, I changed my name from Frost on my character sheet to Frost the Salad Zealot. I mean, face can see it, right? You can see it.
Yeah.
I might refer to myself as the Salad Zealot at some point in the campaign. You want to get into this Letters Club? You have to show me you're a true
That's something
Letters
I
fan.
can imagine Javiel calling you when he's annoyed at you.
I think that's how we
Salad,
got on
salad.
the name. I think that's how we got the name, actually.
Okay, are we all ready to re-continue?
Yes.
Recontinue.
Am I in the back with Pearl while Javiel? While Zero and it's because I'm looking at the bloody stream. It's confusing my brain. And Frost are up front.
Yeah, so yeah, you and Pearl are in the back, Bonus and driving.
Cash.
Okay.
Yeah, I think who's got their eggs on them? Who's got them in the back?
I've still got them on me.
I have
I'm
my
pretty
egg
sure,
on me.
I'm pretty sure I still have all three, technically, but I threw them in the back of the cart, so
Well,
they're not on anyone. They're on the supplies.
Okay,
yes.
so
in
pretty
the
much
back with us.
everyone's got their own eggs right now. Yeah.
mine's in between
If
my
I had
feet
all...
in its bag, and I'm staring. I'm glumly looking into it, questioning what's brought me on this journey
before I
with
forget,
these
guys.
people, and like realizing, I'm charging headlong into. People are talking about chaos magic. We've been attacked several times. Frost has almost died on every single occasion.
Yeah.
The biggest hit
No.
I've seen him land and was in the show
Actually, yes.
on one of
but
our
I
own
didn't-
party, and I just
I didn't
you
get
know,
hit
as-
once in the one combat with the cultist, though.
I'm
I
really
missed.
I really am. Yeah, but you're our warrior, and you're supposed to be the kind of the science guy, and I've done. In some ways, I've done better with my crossbow, and I'm useless. I have started to really enjoy it though, with Zakonis. The target practice has unlocked something in me. I'm now like, as we travel through the countryside, I'm looking for some new woods, ways to improve my arrows, maybe tweak the mechanism a little bit. I've developed a new focus on my crossbow because it seems to be the thing I'm having the most success with. I didn't sway the crowd the way I would envision myself doing.
Forget,
And I'm sharing. I
everybody's-
share some of this with Pearl, I think. Because I'm like, she's a sweet girl, and I think I know a bit more about the world than her, but only really because of my trade connections from my small town chemists. So I'm connected,
Just
but I'm not travelled,
sharing
but
some
I
travel
am
knowledge.
and I am schooled,
Right.
but I'm not classically schooled. So I don't, we didn't focus on history in the classics. We focused on the sciences.
Very true.
So I'm kind of sharing this with my skepticism, and I like Zakonis a lot, and he has unlocked this love of crossbowing with me. But he is weird because we didn't have many tieflings coming through my town. Obviously, I've met a few, and my scientific interest is it feels rude to ask him to examine him, but I do want to do that,
Dissect them.
and I don't want to feel like our friendship, because we are friends now, I think. It's like, I don't want him to think it's been based on me waiting him out.
Put him under anesthesia and just
I'm
cut
just
him
waiting
open.
until we're close enough that I can ask him to examine him.
And you tell Pearl this?
I certainly give a strong hint. Yeah, I mean she can read between the lines, but that's the message that's going out.
I
And I'm
wouldn't let you
I'm questioning
examine
them.
me.
I'm just small town, and it's not really gone well for me. My small town chemist is pretty average, and here I am out adventuring. What? Because I found an egg that is clearly dangerous, and I'm going out with clearly dangerous people into dangerous situations.
Pearl, what do you have?
I don't know what this egg does.
I I mean, we're friends. I would let you examine me. I've had people I've known for a lot less time ask me to do some. So that sounds really bad. Not like bad stuff, but stranger requests. I've heard stranger requests.
Like that. Absolutely like that.
You're a sweet girl, Pearl. But honestly, you can't. There's some bad people out there. And if I was younger, look.
I didn't
everyone
say
else
I
seems to be
fulfilled
having.
the request. I just said I've heard worse.
Well, look, you know.
One person asked me to turn into a fish. I told them that's not how this works.
Well, one of our party has been off chomping down unknown substances. Another one's been getting some ink
Yeah, I
done.
think.
And you know, we probably should hook up for the full small town festival experience. This much travel I have done. I've done the cheap ones just outside of the town when I was younger. So that's lovely. And as tempted as I am, and as curious as I am, I'm still questioning things. And I think it's a lot of it's directed at Frost. You know, I'm just really skeptical of his performance.
Everyone's interested in me. What can I say?
I think my opinion of you is like a kind of a turning point, one way or the other. I feel like the way, but I feel like I'm at a crossroads with my character's at a crossroads with your character, because I just don't.
I'm a complete wild card. It's going to be hard to determine exactly what I'm going to do next. That's kind of the point. But I'm curious to see what your response will be to.
I say to Pearl, like he always tells us about these. I like him in spite of himself. I do like him, but he's always telling us about this amazing, crazy, awful stuff that happened to him. But I've never heard of this place or that, and no one around. He keeps asking no one around. And I'm just like, I like him, but he gets so hurt every time we leave the wagon.
He does have a knack for getting into trouble.
I know, but have you seen the trouble we've been getting into lately? It's worse than the trouble I had in town. And the last time we got in trouble, it was worse than on the way to the second set of trouble. Do you notice a pattern here? Like, part of science is spotting patterns.
Yeah.
And there's a straight correlation here between time spent on the road and difficulty of our various challenges along the way, and it terrifies me. Absolutely terrifies me.
You know, at first he kind of reminded me of someone that I was very close with back home, but he's definitely got beyond the amount of trouble she used to get me in. And she was a Goliath. She still is a Goliath. That didn't change.
No. Because you get for seeking up trouble.
Pearl and Javiel are having a nice chat about Javiel's travel woes.
Lengthy travel woes.
Yeah,
I'm pouring it all out.
Zakonis and Frost are sort of up driving.
I still shout to the back. By the way, guys, there's 50 gold pieces in the chest if you haven't already grabbed it for you two. I think you, Zakonis, said you'd pass since we also paid for the car we're now driving. Without you.
Yeah, I feel that's fair enough.
Yeah, so 50 coins for each of you in the back.
Oh, thanks.
I don't know if you've already added it. I think your total should be somewhere around, like somewhere between 80 and 90. I'm assuming.
I haven't already added it.
Yeah, you guys getting 50 gold each.
God, there we go.
So yeah, Zakonis and Frost, are you guys having any chats on your travels?
Let's have a chat. Spot the environment is something like that. You can see that over there.
I'll just say while you're driving this wagon, you're on sort of like a dirt path. There's mostly just mountains to your right and like desolate sort of rocky place. On your left, you've come to. There's like a small woods on your left, just obscuring the hills behind it. This is quite a little peaceful path. There's not much going on. It's quite a nice one. Yeah, it's just a nice day overall, and you guys are having a little drive.
Birds chirping.
Yeah, there's some birds, you know, there's no clouds in the sky, it's pretty sunny.
There's so nice weather, right? Today, the road feels safe. Don't you think, Zero? What's it, Conus?
Yeah, it's calm. It seems very strange how we are able to go from such chaos and just overall craziness to such a peaceful and quiet travels. It's nice.
Right. Because before you know it, curse us, and next we know it, around the next corner they're gonna have another ambush. So let's just enjoy the rest. I feel like we've turned the breather after everything that happened.
Agreed. The
As-
headache is gone.
As Frost is saying, I think we've earned a breather. Just up the road from you guys, about 60 feet away from you guys up the road, you both spot this big shimmering orb just pop into life
I cast
about 10 feet above the road.
jump on myself and touch it.
It's 60 feet away.
Shimmering
we
orb,
approach
name
it,
of
we
Phil's
approach
first
it.
folk band.
we keep. Okay, I say to this guy, you see that orb over there? It's quite interesting, isn't it?
Does this look similar to the orb that I've seen before?
Yeah, this looks pretty much like the same one as that your egg turned up in.
I could, if you want to touch it, I can give you a little spike in jump height.
I mean, the last time I touched it, Nate came out. But last time I saw it, somebody went into it. This
I'll
thing
give it a
is
go.
extremely confusing to me, but I can't wrap my head around it.
If you don't want to touch it, I'll drive up to it, and I'll cast a jump spell on myself and touch it myself. So it's up to you who of us does it, but somebody is going to do it.
You guys are about 30 feet away now.
I think we should let the group know.
Guys,
What are
we'll
you
stand still beside the road here for a second. You said it was 10 feet high, right?
Yeah, it's about 10 feet above the ground.
Yeah, so we just ride up to it, like to the point where we're at the same. Like ground wise, we're at the same point, but then height wise is the only difference.
Yeah, okay.
And I just. Okay, if anyone wants to touch this orb,
I'm
you
sorry.
can tell me now.
I had a mental image of Zakonis just pulling apart the tent wagon flaps and just a head appearing in the back.
Frost touched it.
It's like,
I'm
oh,
Guys, Frost's about to touch something over here, guys. May want to come up here.
Don't let him touch that. I don't know what happened.
Frost touched it. He's doing the
it's
thing.
like what the
Catch a
fuck
breath.
are they up to up there?
Every time. I
He's doing the
complain.
thing again.
Watch out for traps, I say. Touching stuff.
I'll never learn this. I will never learn this. I'll just. I'll go up. I don't know where.
Sorry,
where would the
guys.
orb be? Where would the orb
Just,
be?
that broke me.
Okay, so you guys are all here.
The car is somewhere in the bushes, probably. Like we drove it into somewhere. All right.
Yeah, the wagon is behind you. You are now directly under the orb, Frost.
I cast jump on myself and jump up. I
Like-
could jump 20 feet, so there should be no issue.
Okay, so you jump, and as you're just about to touch this shimmering, bubbly orb, a massive gush of water pours out of the orb and slams you to the ground.
Fuck.
And
I was not-
out of the orb appear a load of ducks. and they start running around everywhere, crazy, just going absolutely fucking mental, just like quacking and squawking.
Over the quacking, I shout.
some
Well, if
ducks.
this is your latest duck summoning spell, I guess we're in luck.
I thought it would make good target practice for your crossbow. You can give it a shot.
Yeah, when magical stuff appears in the road, we should shoot at it. What are you doing?
Can everyone except for Frost give me a perception check, please?
Perception.
Oh boy.
I don't see anything. What have I already noticed it?
Oh.
This is going to be a very fun encounter.
10, 3.
Perception.
Wouldn't target.
Dirty 23.
Okay. On this duck here, on this duck's back, there's a little brown leather satchel.
Oh yeah, can I try to grab it? Can I see it?
You don't see it. You're still on the floor, soaked from the water. All these ducks are running away and just like flapping about. But this duck is sort of just staying here where there's people.
And I still don't notice it.
Pearl's gonna kind of tap Sakonis on the arm and try and point out the duck and just say, "Hey, you're better with animals than I am. Is that a normal thing for a duck to be wearing?"
At least hear that there's ducks, right?
I've seen ducks carry things, but never backpacks or satchels or anything
It's
like
mine.
that.
I touched the orb. It's mine.
Even despite the chaos of the situation, I overhear Zakonis saying, I've seen ducks carry things, but not satchels. I'm instantly going, what things? What has he seen ducks carrying before? He's not seen them wearing stuff, but he's seen ducks carry stuff. So that rules out harnesses. My mind's racing, even despite the weirdness of the encounter.
Harnesses could never be ruled out.
You should never rule out anything while I'm playing.
Okay, so the duck
That
with
was
the
all I had to
satchel, the duck with the satchel is right on top of Frost's body here, just like waddling in the water. All the other ducks.
Can I pet the
I love
duck?
that he's soaked on the floor with a duck jumping
Can
on
I
him.
pet the
As
duck?
like a kind of
You can pet the
indignity.
duck. Yeah, you can pet the duck.
I pet the duck and
Yeah,
I can't take the satchel or whatever it was from its back.
You can't take the satchel off its back.
Can I open it?
No, as soon as you go near it, it just starts flapping and pecking at you.
But I petted it. What the fuck? What the duck? What the duck?
It's because you stink of lettuce.
No,
Just
I
like, I love lettuce.
a day ago. Wouldn't they enjoy? Oh, I still have some lettuce left
hungry.
over. I offer some of my lettuce to the duck because I still
Okay.
have some.
Oh,
The
Had
duck,
some lettuce.
the duck starts eating the lettuce out of your hand, but as it's eating the lettuce, bam! A lizard man appears out of the bubble.
Explodes.
God.
Exploding ducks.
A lizard man
Lettuce.
has appeared in front of you, and he's got his club up here and his shield, and he looks pretty aggressive. Yeah. What languages do you all speak?
I speak Common, Undercommon, and Dwarvish.
Okay.
Common and primordial.
Okay.
I think everyone speaks Common, right?
Common and infernal.
Do I speak in most languages?
I speak Common, Elvish, Undercommon, and Primordial.
Okay, so you guys can't understand.
Javier and Belle could have secret conversations in primordial and no one would know what we're saying.
Oh, I really wish we could retcon that to say that is exactly what we were doing in the back. Because it was a secret conversation. Can we just retcon that?
Yeah,
that whole
you
conversation
guys-
was taking place in our little secret language.
You guys somehow found out that you both speak primordial, and you
We've been out on the road for a
Javier
while.
started mumbling in primordial and Pearl's like, wait, what? Hello?
I like the idea that I occasionally swear in Primordial. That I use that to kind of like swear in polite company.
So yeah, this.
And I quite enjoy that I've got a young friend who enjoys swearing in Primordial with me, but she's like quite sweet with it.
This lizard man pops out, and the duck runs away from him.
Okay,
Just
that
mint
does-
toast, even though it's still in
And in
And I
a
shout,
language that none of you
That duck had a
understand,
goblin in it on his backpack.
he says something in a language that none of you understand, and he looks. He's focused on the duck. He doesn't care about you guys as much. He's just focused on the duck right now.
The duck didn't seem aggressive before, so is there a chance this guy speaks also another language? I don't know what language he speaks, but is there a chance he speaks a second one that one of us does understand?
I mean, you can try talking to him.
I tried talking to him in Undercommon.
In Undercommon, what'd you say?
Hi, is that dog yours?
He looks at you and goes,
Okay, and I tried again in Dwarvish, I guess. The exact same line.
again, he doesn't know what the fuck you're saying.
Guys, help me out. Anyone else?
He's just
speak any-
he's like pointing at the duck. He's trying to chase the duck. The duck is like hiding behind Pearl now.
And he
like-
stays there. I feel like he's afraid then. I'm an empath, and I can feel the dog is afraid. So can I push the guy away from the duck?
You want to push the guy?
Yeah, and I shout, "Leave the duck alone!" With like,
Okay, you.
someone try to. Oh, can I try to intimidate him?
He's so pleased at being a hench. He's just going around. You looking at my duck, mate?
Can I roll? Can I roll for a?
roll a strength check to see if you can push him. I'm also gonna roll.
18. Can I?
He's
no,
all
but
roided
can I-
out on charmed
Can I?
lettuces.
Can I intimidate him instead? It's still a strength check, so it's the same thing. Right?
You want to do what?
Intimidation instead.
Intimidation. Okay.
Maybe-
1 sec.
maybe-
Get your chin out.
I guess.
Stare him down. Yeah.
Let's
Yeah.
see what I get. Let's see what I get.
Do you like the thing the goose does when it looks
Okay.
like this?
What's that duck mean to you, eh?
He sort of, you like step in front of him and he sort of like backs away. He doesn't really know what's going on. He just wants to get to the duck, and as he's starting to back away, he gets a friend appear next to him out of the
I offer him letters to attract the duck with some of my remaining letters. I'm just gonna throw shit at the wall, see what works.
He looks at the lettuce and does like a really disgusted noise.
And then I
He's like,
point at the duck. It's like, it's for the duck. It's for the duck, you. I guess I understand you would say moron, but I point at the duck and then at the letters.
His friend appears and they start talking. His friend says something to him and he replies. And his friend is like, and he's like, and they're both like pointing at the duck, wanting to get the duck.
I've done all I can do. I guess we resort to violence, guys.
Whoa. Because I'm seeing.
I'm not fighting these people.
But they're threatening the duck.
Pearl's just gonna like crouch down and stick a hand out to the duck, like just above the ground.
Pearl, in your head, you get a message saying, "Protect me from these madmen, please."
I guess he isn't.
What the what? Get a hand. You want to get on the hand?
The duck messages you again. It says, "No, I don't want to get on your bloody hand. I just want you to save me from these lizard men."
Well, there's no need for that language.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm stressed, okay?
It doesn't know, like, how can you speak? It's just, alright. But not with that language, not with that attitude.
And I'm hopping from foot to
Your
foot.
duck
My
wants
hands
us to
twitch.
protect them.
Alright, then we fight.
Okay, so I'm hopping from foot to foot. My hand's twitching over my crossbow, going, "What is going on? What is going on?" Right, because you're starting to fight with
Like,
two goblins that have appeared out of a backpack, and the backpack-wearing duck is currently like staring deeply into my friend Pearl's eyes, and they're having this like little moment, this unspoken moment in the middle of all this, and I'm like, what is happening? I can't even remember what Zakonis was doing. Where are you, Zakonis? Have we just not found out yet?
Yeah, right there, I was next to it. Saw the duck. Look,
Yeah, I'm just like.
he looks over at Pearl.
Is she speaking to that thing?
I don't know what's happening. Frost, calm down. Calm down.
The lizard men are
like,
starting to like shake their weapons now. They're getting annoyed.
Okay, well, and I'm like, what are we doing? What are we doing? Why is this happening?
I'll tell you what we're doing. We're fighting them.
Why are we fighting them?
Because you'd like to practice with your crossbow, don't you?
Practice with my crossbow.
Oh,
Two magical goblins just appeared from a duck's backpack, and now I'm in a fight.
Actually, they appeared from an orb that I touched after jumping 3 meters into the air.
The tiny duck told me that they asked me to protect it from them.
Well, if it asks you...
Oh, this is not telepathic. Is this a thing I should have known?
That's all I need to hear. I look at Pearl, like, kind of tired, and just... So this is happening then? And I'm like, we're protecting the duck then!
The lizard men are like trying to get
pull my
around you
crossbow.
guys. They're trying to get around you guys to get to the duck.
I'll duck them.
Well, don't let him get past you.
Alright, roll initiative.
Here we go.
Okay, it's on. Over at the duck.
This duck has a potty mouth.
I rolled a 16.
Why is it with me in 17s today?
Okay,
A
so
16.
23.
we've got Pearl, then what, 16 is the next highest?
No, Javen rolled an 18.
Nat 20.
Oh.
Got 18.
Nat 20. Yeah.
Okay, so Jay,
Sit down.
then what, Frost with 16?
Yes. And then 0 with 3.
0.
Does the duck get an attack as well? I just want like Untitled Goose Game kind of just a quack, a loud quack to intimidate.
I'm rolling their things now. Okay, so then we got shit. What was my roll?
Excellent.
Was that? That. Okay, so. Okay. Pearl, it is your turn first.
Okay.
The lizard men are trying to get around the back of you guys. There's one to your left, one to your right. What are you gonna do?
She is going to shoot her short bow at the one that is closest to her.
I think you're
Okay.
in the perfect middle. Almost perfect, then, right?
Just I forgot that I could do the thing in the game, turn order in the game, so I'm just doing that quickly. Okay, apply turn order. It is your go.
Nope.
So you're
The one that's like on her right,
Yes, the duck has
not
a
the one
turn.
that's Javier's side. That's the one she's going at.
The duck has a turn. The tanky face.
Okay. With your bow.
Yeah.
Alright. Roll for attack then.
Oh, that was so nearly a nat 20 and it rolled over.
Oh no.
And now
It is a dirty 20 though.
Okay, that hits. Roll damage.
Okay. Oh, well, that's less good. 5 total. I rolled a 1.
Okay. Yeah, the lizard on your right takes 5 damage. The arrow goes into his shoulder. It doesn't really seem to do much to him. He's sort of just like, yeah, whatever.
Bonus action, right?
Mhm.
Still.
Yeah, you have a bonus action and movement.
Okay. I would like to use my bonus action to give Javiel inspiration.
Okay.
Find me
And I think she'll stay where she is for now because she's guarding the little duck.
Okay, cool. Javiel's turn. You're standing sort of right next to this one on the left. There's about 5 feet between you.
Okay. Well, I'm in a rumble whether I like it or not. So, essentially, I could cast resistance on myself, right?
Yeah.
And then attack with my quarterstaff. That could work.
Yeah, is resistance a bonus action?
No, it is an action. And inspiration gives me a bonus to a skill check.
Bardic Inspiration does... It gives you a d6 to add, right? To whatever total you get on an attack or a skill check, I think.
damage rolls.
But not damage.
Yeah, attack, and then abilities checks and saving throws, but not damage.
Okay. So I could run in and attack.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do that then.
You're
I'm
gonna move
run
up
in
to
and
here?
try and hit him. Yeah, because as much as I want to use my crossbow, it's too close range.
Okay. Roll attack for your quarterstaff then.
Shall do.
Whoop.
2.
Oh no.
2. So you, as you're feeling a bit dejected from last night's show, and you're feeling a bit hungover, you get you cast resistance on yourself. You're like, here we go again, and you just get your quarterstaff out, and you sort of lazily like, just try and whack it at the lizard man, but he's like, he just bounces it off his shield. You still have some movement.
Yeah.
How much movement would we say I have left? About 25 foot? Is it
Yeah.
it's 30 foot? Right? Yeah.
Yeah, if you
So
you
I
will get an
realise my-
opportunity though if you move away.
I think that has to happen. So that will involve a saving throw opportunity or a skill check. I mean, either way, I could potentially.
I think he has to make an attack roll on you when you move away, so he might still miss. He might still miss.
Okay, well, yeah, I'm going to run, like, basically, I'm going to be like, as my staff clonks off his shield kind of clumsily, I'm just like, oh, shit! And then start running away. So I run away 25 feet to put as much distance between me and the two of them as possible.
So this
so
way.
I'm looking to, I think, yeah, I want to maintain clear line of sight, because I'm just
don't
like,
need
that
to
was a
go.
mistake, I need to run away and shoot my crossbow.
Okay,
Don't
so
need that.
5 tiles is about 25 feet.
It's 25 feet, right?
Yeah, they're 5 each, so you're over here now. He gets to make an attack on you. Attack of opportunity. Let's see what he does. What's your AC?
10.
10. Okay, so he hits. And he is going to do... Boopity-boo,
Oh, didn't you have
boop-boop-boop.
resistance as well, by the way, Javen? Was that ready for damage roll?
He's going to do 5 damage.
And no saving throw.
No, because it's just an attack roll.
Okay, so
Fuck.
takes me down to 12 hit points.
Ooh, and it is this one's turn? Yeah, this one's turn. Okay. So after hitting you, he's still focused on a duck. He's not really bothered about you. He felt that weak attack, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm just gonna let him run."
That sort of shit ain't gonna
Did
stop
he
me
also
getting
have
done.
resistance still, Javen?
I don't know. I think resistance wasn't a
I don't
bonus
th-
action, so he didn't.
Yeah,
cast
I
it.
wasn't able to do it. It was
Sorry.
yeah.
Yeah.
My microphone stopped working for a second, so I'm a bit behind.
In the lore, I did a little misfiring resistance in a moment of indecision, like spell, staff, and then I do like a kind of the spell doesn't work, and I clonk off his shield.
Okay, so this one, he's looking at the duck, and he's like, okay, who's gonna give me the most resistance to getting this duck? And he looks at Pearl, then he looks at Zakonis, and he thinks, yeah, it's gonna be Zakonis. So he runs up, and
Doesn't even consider me.
well, you're on the other side to him. He's
Yeah,
so
You're
he's gonna run
sat
up
in a puddle, wondering
and-
what happened with the lettuce plant.
try to hit you with his club. What is your AC? It doesn't matter. He rolled a 19.
Doesn't hit me.
A scratch, sir.
13. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So he is gonna. He does 3 damage to you.
Severely injured.
And Frost, it is your turn.
Alright. I don't want to leave the duck exposed, so I am going to fight the guy that nobody has tried to hit yet, the one that still has a turn to do. So I move up to him.
That's the one that Pearl attacked, right?
Did you? Oh yeah,
Yeah, Pearl
maybe.
attacked this
I
one,
forgot,
yeah.
I forgot. Anyway, this one. How many tiles is that? It was like here. 1.5.
That's about 15. Yeah,
Yeah.
about 15.
15 feet
Yeah.
for 1.5 tiles. Isn't that 7.5 feet?
No, that would be.
What? No,
That-
1 tile is 5 feet.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So
7.5 feet.
yeah, 7.5 feet. Yeah.
Alright,
Okay.
I cast Frozen Smite as a bonus action, consuming my last spell slot, like a Chad.
You had a long rest. Whenever you long rest, you get all your spells back.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you get all
Jump
your
is a spell that I did cast before the
Oh,
combat.
okay, yeah, okay.
Yeah, he
you
did. Yep,
You
yep.
did cast
I,
jump.
you know, I could have done something, could have said no, but I want to play it fair. So I have Frozen Smite, and I try to attack him with my short sword.
Okay,
I'm sure you could have guessed.
roll for attack then. Roll a short sword attack.
18.
18 hits.
Alright.
Roll damage.
Okay, so I also trigger Favored Foe. Because I have not marked the creature yet.
Okay.
So I get, what is it? 2d6 plus 1d4 plus 7.
Okay. Go.
So, that would be 16 points of damage. Yeah, 1 for Serious Smile, 1 for the hit,
Okay.
1 for Favored Foe, and he's marked. And he takes, he has to do a Constitution save, I think, to see if he's burning up. Or is that on his turn?
That's at the beginning of his turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And it is his turn now, so.
Okay, so he has to
Right now.
roll Constitution.
Yeah.
My spell save is 14.
Okay.
And otherwise he takes 1d6 damage. Again.
Okay. He failed that, so he is going to freeze over and fall down and die.
He just died.
Yeah, he's
Nice! 1 hit KO on his turn! That's such disrespect. It's like, you get to play, and then you don't.
yeah, he's dead.
See,
Let's go.
in Javen the director's cut, Frost leaps in, goes with like ice magic across the guy's chest, and then tracks back down it again with the short sword, shattering him through the line just created with the ice. Which is a legit kill.
That is.
The most thing I could have done. And for once, I didn't immediately get hit back. Because he can't. He's dead.
Okay.
Take those W's, let's go.
Zakonis, it is your turn.
Tis my turn.
No, I think
He
it's
did not take kindly to being clubbed in the face. That
a
wasn't
favorite
very
enemy,
nice.
Arcanon.
So he is going to
That's a favorite enemy.
use his bonus action and transform into a brown bear.
Cool. You are now a brown bear.
Transform into a big brown bear, and I'm going to hit him with a multi-attack of bite and claw.
Sweet. Roll attack then.
Rolling. Oh yeah!
Damn, nice crit.
You did a
That's
lot
your
of-
second crit in a row.
Yes.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Let's fucking go.
Oh God, let's go!
Obliterate these lizards.
Loud and rage bear noises. Let's go with so that is damage 1d8 plus 4, and then a 2d6 plus 4. I'll apply the crit onto the 1d8. Then we will go over here. 1d8. Roll it.
So what? That's
4, which
8
is
plus
8.
8.
8 plus 8, 16.
16, yeah, and then second hit.
Then I need 2d6. Roll those. 2d6
Was it
plus 4. Yeah, plus 4. So
Okay, so 7. So 16 plus 7 is
23.
20. Yeah, 23. How do you want to fuck him up? He died.
So he just kind of like gets hit, just kind of rears back at him, transforming into this giant brown bear. Gives him a good roar, bites into his shoulder, rips up, and then as he's ripping up, just slashes through and slashes the other part of him, just cleaves him.
Nice. And yeah, he's fucking dead. You guys destroyed the lizard men. As you kill the last one, this guy just plops out of the portal and he sees his two friends dead. And he's like, fuck this, and just jumps back in. He just fucks back off. He's like, nah, I'm out.
10 feet. He jumps 10 feet.
Yeah, he's a lizard. He's a lizard. He can jump far.
What
Jumpers.
the hell?
Yeah, he just jumps straight back into the portal. He's like, fuck this, I'm out. And then the bubble just plop, pops out of existence.
But first we should have touched that bubble. This was fun, right? Wasn't it?
And you guys are left with 2 dead lizard men and a duck. And it
Can I
is...
loot him for coins?
Huh?
Can I loot him for coins? The one I killed.
You want to loot him for coins?
Yeah, the dead don't have any use for it, do they now?
You can look through his stuff, but he has no money on him. He's a lizard man. All he has is his shield, his tunic, and his club.
I could sell those, I guess. Not the tunic, he's keeping that. But everything else.
It's under the lizard.
How
man's
much would it be worth, Face? Can I reasonably assume such a thing?
I mean, it's lizard weapons, and there
exotic.
are no lizard men around here, so like no one else is gonna know what these are. Obviously, they know they're gonna shield and club, but You might get some money for them. Who knows?
I'll take them.
Okay, you can stick them in the wagon if you want.
Bone club and shield, I guess. It's like made of bones.
No, it's just say lizard man shield, lizard man club.
Just remembered, we all have a DM inspiration.
You do, yeah.
Dude.
Is that
It means you can re-roll any roll that you want. Once.
shame? I already killed him instantly.
Yeah, you guys fucked
But
them
you
up.
didn't. You didn't say we had to use
I
this.
had a really good dissonant whispers planned as well.
I didn't see this coming.
That's the exact same attack I've been doing for. But didn't you say we could also use it next session? But as long as we
You
don't
can
get
keep
another
it for as
card.
long as you want. You just can't get another one.
The entire session.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They don't stack.
yeah.
Get to the very end if you want.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are left with this duck. Frost has kind of stripped this lizard man of everything except his clothes. And
Classic.
the duck is like waddling around, sort of like dusting itself off, trying to get all the water off, and just sort of like waddling around.
Pearl's probably gonna crouch back down to the duck again, just be like, "You okay? Seemed a little scared."
You want to feed us some lettuce, Pearl?
He messages Pearl and says, "Yes, thank you for helping me there. That was some squeaky bum time there. I was quite scared for my life. Hold on a second."
Yeah.
And he's gonna try to cast a spell.
Oh boy.
On who?
You don't know. He's just gonna try to cast a spell.
He's not gonna stop him.
Bring some lettuce.
Just wanna-
Oh no.
Okay. His spell is going to succeed. He casts polymorph on himself, or uncasts polymorph on himself, and he turns into this guy. Bam.
Yo.
Nazim.
What?
I was gonna like flop backwards. It's like, whoa!
He just appears in a puff of smoke.
A magical puff.
Magical poof of smoke.
Magical poof.
And he says, "Hello there, everybody. My name is Morton Plume. Thank you for saving me."
You're welcome.
Why were you? That's the only thing I know. Why were you a duck?
Why was I a duck? I was trying to sneak around. But unfortunately, these lizard men thought that I was food.
Well, we couldn't make that up. We couldn't understand a word they said, but glad it all worked out in the end. Then.
Yes, well,
I
quite.
have to ask, but why were you trying to stay hidden? And why were those goblins in your backpack?
They weren't in my backpack, sir. They were chasing me.
I thought they came out of your backpack.
No, they must have followed me through the portal.
I'm visibly shaken because I could have sworn I saw them coming out of the backpack.
I must have. Did I open the portal by touching it? Because the moment I opened it, the moment I touched it, there's a bunch of water fell on me, and those ducks and you, and then.
Oh well. You see, what happened is I'm a researcher, a mage of sorts, and I've been researching these chaos bubbles. They have residual energy from an event over 1,000 years ago, and no one really knows much about them. So I've been researching them, but the only one I could find was in the Lizardmen swamp. You see.
Can you dispel them?
Dispel them? God no!
Yeah.
I'm too afraid to touch them most of the time.
We know of a way to to create one of these chaos bubbles a day.
You
We've
you
been
what?
told it's
No.
nothing.
You what?
It's-
You can create chaos bubbles, and he sort of gets
It wasn't
really
us
sort
that
of
created the
like-
bubble.
what? He's really freaking out. He's like, what the fuck? You can create these bubbles?
with some help, definitely, and we can't dispel them by ourselves, and we've been told we shouldn't do it again because it's incredibly dangerous and everything.
Yes, it's incredibly dangerous. You should never. I should. What? No, nobody should have this power.
I jump in. I should explain. What our friend means is, we've encountered these bubbles before. We haven't created them ourselves. They just seem to appear in thin air.
He seems. Roll a persuasion check.
Remember, I'm chaotic good, not neutral. Law.
18.
Persuasion.
18. Okay, so he's like, he looks at you and then he looks at Frost, and he decides you're the least unhinged one out of the two, and decides to believe you.
I wonder what gave it away. And I'm unhinged.
It's easier to sleep at night.
Quite. So you've seen them around, have you?
A few actually. This is, I think, my friend Zakonis saw one once alone, and then I think we've seen 2 now as a group.
Well, I thought they were quite rare, but seems they're popping up ever more often now.
I think it's just us.
Zirconis is going to change back into his form, by the way.
Okay, so the bear that was standing next to him changes into a tiefling, and he's like, oh, hello.
Didn't we see it as a duck happened to see that happen?
We also saw somebody use a scroll to make one of these portals.
Yes. Well, I see. I do have such a scroll. It's not quite the same as, the ones you've seen out here, but we've tried to replicate the magic. Maybe these people have too.
Can I? Replicating it.
Huh?
How's that working out? Replicating that magic.
Oh, it's early days yet. We still don't know quite much about it, but the portals seem very unstable. And as he says that, a little bolt of fire just spawns on his head and drops like water and just sort of spills over him, but it doesn't set him on fire. It just bursts and like spills like wet flames over him, and he just shakes them off. Oh,
Nothing actually happened.
yeah.
In the name of Puck, what was that?
Did it happen then?
Oh, just
Hold on a moment, Javel. Did you just say in the name of fuck? You didn't convert, did you?
This is not the time for this conversation.
No, this is the perfect time for this.
Technically, if he had converted, wouldn't that be blasphemy?
Why would it be blasphemy?
I don't believe, so I am using it as just a general curse.
How dare you!
the
Not
guy,
the time, man.
the guy is just looking at you all like you're like all quite a bit odd.
Yes, I'm just unhinged. I'm not odd.
He's the worst.
I'm not.
Why are you not hurt? What did that not hurt?
What the? Oh yes, it's just it's just a side effect of using these portals. You see, you have random magical effects happen to you. It's
How long have you been researching them for?
Oh, just a few months now. It's just me and my master up in. By the way, actually, where are we? He starts looking around.
We're in the rows between Babonia and Genlyle.
Oh, really? Oh, I seem to have travelled quite far then. This can't be good.
Where are you from?
Vodka here.
Oh, I was me and my master were studying up near Asdafel. It's I don't know if you've heard of it. It's on the border with the Wildlands. That's why we were in the Lizardmen swamp.
I know about this. Can I roll history to this?
Everyone
Or-
would know about the Wildlands.
No, but Astfeld specifically.
Maybe you can do a history check.
Yeah, my history's low anyway, so here we go. Here goes nothing. Oh no, that's not good. Yeah, I probably don't know about it then.
What did you get?
-1.
Oh yeah, you.
It's starting to follow my face again, I guess.
You've never heard of Asdafel in your life. You're like, huh? What? What? Who? You? What?
I've been to quite a number of places, but this Astfeld doesn't ring a bell, is it? What kind of-
Oh yes. Well, it's quite out of the way of the rest of Pucklandia and society. You know, it's on the edges of the wildlands. It's an interesting place to say the least.
Face, was Alteria within Pucklandia, or was it just outside?
Alteria is right up in the north, not in Pucklandia at all.
I'm not from Pucklandia either, and I don't think any of my companions are. Maybe Javen is.
I think everyone else is from Pucklandia. Yeah. You're the only one that's not.
I'm not from Pucklandia either, but I can't say I've heard of the place.
Oh well, you know, it's yeah, no, it's one of those places. It's not well known, but
You have to be prepared to know about it.
it's an interesting place.
Say, you and that master of yours haven't by any chance heard anything about any golden lettuces, have you?
What? No, this is a green, my dear boy.
Never mind. There's these relics called golden lettuces, and they bestow upon you something magical. You can't quite discern what.
Very
they do.
interesting. He starts writing this down in like a little notebook that he's got.
Yeah, I've been meaning to hunt them down. There's 7 of them. Well, 6 now. as
7,
I've-
you say?
I've consumed one.
You've consumed one. Oh, what happened to you?
I can punch you. You can find out.
I'd
Or-
rather you not punch me.
Exactly. That's what happened.
I jump in and I'm just like, look, who? You said you gave us your name. You never told us your master's name. Who's your master, and where are you studying? And how? And did you make this portal, or did it appear to you as well?
I did not make this portal. No, it's I was out studying it, and I unfortunately it was my only means of escape.
But how did you find this portal in the first place? If you were studying it, was it a fixed portal, or did you work out a way of creating them?
Well, these bubbles, we see them. We managed to find them floating around. They're definitely not fixed. They do appear in very strange places most of the time, so we definitely have to search for them. But I
So
did
you'd
not create
staked
this
out
one.
a strange place until one appeared, and then you hopped through it.
No, we have ways of sort of feeling where this chaos energy is coming from.
Can you also control what kind of magical effect happens after you jump out? Because
Oh, God, no.
This lizard was spared somehow.
I just got
I
hit
didn't
there
see
with fire.
I didn't see any of them get anything, and there was a bunch of other ducks, and neither have I heard any screeches from them from anything weird happening. So, is it always?
Why were you with a load of
guaranteed-
other ducks? If you were just pretending to be a duck to lay low, where
Well,
did the other ducks come from?
I was hoping to blend in.
That's
I just went where the
style,
ducks
I like
went.
it.
And the portal got me.
There must have been your satchel that they were able to figure out that you were not actually a normal duck.
Oh, perhaps,
Ah.
perhaps.
They were following him.
But
Okay.
yes.
Right. Well, I'm gonna ask him. You seem to know a lot about chaos magic, portals. What's your goal? What are you trying to accomplish with all this research?
Oh well, we're just trying to see if we can, negate the chaotic effects that come with these. I feel like the magic could be quite useful if we could control it.
So what? Try. Yeah.
So you're pro chaos magic, but anti chaos. Is that what you're telling me?
Well, I wouldn't say anti-chaos. I just would rather nullify any negative side effects we may incur from this chaos magic.
Wondering. by any chance, can you sense any chaos magic here that we might be able to escort you to one of those other portals? It might get you further, but it's also possible it would get you closer back to your home, because I'm assuming that's where you'd like to go next.
Oh well, I think I'll just fly back to my master. Honestly,
But there's nothing you can sense now that you're here anyway.
Oh no, no.
And I whisper over to Krill, maybe this guy's not that good at scouting it. Because he should probably detect us, right? Oh, Krill's gone. What?
Pearl's shut down mentally for a minute. She's just processing.
There we go. I say to Pearl, this guy isn't that good because you should be able to feel the chaos energy emerging. Hey, I whispered this, by the way. You shouldn't hear this. You should not hear this face. Don't roll perception. Okay. Alright, that's it. I have nothing else.
So you whisper that to Pearl?
Yeah, I'm just remarking that he's clearly not that powerful if he can't sense our eggs, but he can sense a portal.
She's gonna whisper back. Maybe the eggs are different. Maybe they're special.
Probably.
Maybe there's something about their particular brand of chaos that keeps them hidden. And maybe we shouldn't tell him about them because we don't know them.
I don't think so either. But wasn't Face able to sense them somewhat? It's interesting. Let's just keep on going.
I don't remember if he sensed them before or after we told him about them.
I have short-term memory loss, so I don't exactly.
Yeah, he didn't know about the eggs until you told him about them.
All right. Might be my imagination then. The old.
You were a little inebriated.
Yeah, probably. All right. Now what?
I keep pushing on who's your master. You haven't told us who your master is. Where have you come from?
Oh, my master. Yes. Well, he's an old mage. He's quite a nice guy, really. We both had an interest in these chaos bubbles. Everybody else seems to just leave them be for some reason, and we thought maybe that's not the best thing. Maybe if we learned what these could do, then we could maybe control them more. But yes, my master's name, I'm not sure he would just like me telling everybody his name, you know. I told you my own as thanks for saving me.
He doesn't by any chance travel with a tiefling, does he?
No, just me and him.
Alright.
I'm deeply skeptical of this master. Any answer? Oh, I'm pushed for an answer as to like where have you come from? Where are you going now?
Well, as I say, I've come from a lizard man swamp near Asdafel in the wildlands.
Heading back there now, are you?
Yes, that's the plan.
So Frost has given away that we've got eggs.
No, I have
No. He didn't give that away.
Luckily.
I just want to ask.
Luckily, did you just say that?
Have you heard of any other? Have you heard of anything else coming through these portals or falling through these portals?
Oh well, sometimes you get the odd creature who doesn't know what it is and decides to touch it, but
that would be me, sir.
But you not usually. No, I mean most people with half a brain tend to stay away from them.
With even half a brain, you say?
Well, I would say so. Yes.
Don't you dare,
Right.
Javier. Don't you dare. I just have this gut feeling that I should have touched it. And
Now
Navi
that's
met this
very
fella.
hard considered.
Navi met this fella because I wanted to touch it, and you were hesitant to go. I can't believe it.
Well, I think if you would have touched it, you would have ended up in that swamp, my dear boy.
It was the swamp water that knocked you back, smelly boy.
That's the swamp water too.
That was a burst of swamp water. Yeah, you got swamp water on you.
Well, this guy does too, so...
One pass.
Swamp pass. But
Alright.
anyway, yes, I thank you for saving me. Is there anything I can do to repay you?
Money.
Money? Oh, well, I only have 5 gold here. I don't really have much money to spend, you know. We don't really use it, me and my master.
I'm
It's
gonna
not-
roll
it's-
another dice to see if I'm fucking trying to mug him.
Oh my god.
Is it another coin toss situation? Is it
Yes.
two-facing again?
I feel anything of just the question anything of value. I'll ask that if it's a 1, and I will refrain if it's a 2. It's a 1. You don't happen to have anything of value on you, do you?
What? Anything of value? I mean, not
Any
not to
composition?
normal people. No, I have this
Do
scroll
we look
here.
like normal people?
Special people?
I have this.
Yes, Javen, join me.
I have this scroll here that's that I've been trying to perfect the spell. It's not quite done yet.
What kind of scroll is it?
Well, it's an imitation chaos portal scroll.
Ah, well, that
Don't
could be
sign
useful.
anything.
The
Don't
I'm not
sign.
signing anything.
anything.
the magic's
No.
not quite complete. You know, it's still a work in progress.
It's unstable then.
Yes, I would say so.
That would suffice as compensation.
No,
You-
no, please no. Please do not give him that, sir. Please,
Yes.
please no. That's a bad idea.
I don't
Chaos
need
magic in the hands of Frost would not
I-
be a good idea, especially unstable mimic chaos magic.
I
Please don't give him the
I-
scroll.
I ask what
Like,
I ask what you'd need to complete the spell. What it needs.
What I'd need to complete the spell? Well, I would say a few more years of research, maybe.
I think Javiel, you could have a look at it, inspect it with your magical abilities as an artificer, and maybe replicate it and improve upon it. That was kind of the idea I had. I wasn't actually going to just it crossed my mind, but I was actually going to give it to Javiel for once. It crossed my mind to just use it and see where we end up. But no. Maybe my friend here can he's knack for these things. Maybe he can fix it a bit.
I'm conflicted because obviously it's nice that he's thinking of me and giving me the spell, but he's also basically going, I have a friend who'd really like that loaded handgun.
Well, I mean, I don't think I should part with an incomplete spell.
So what can you give us as a thank you then?
Well, I tell you what, I have a rather nice bow that I'm not using.
I know a friend that lost his bow. Maybe we could take that. And I wish this is going as I don't know if it's better than your current bow, but if it is, you can have it. If you ask me.
What kind of bow is it?
It's a longbow. It's rather ornate. It's quite nice, but I as I say, I don't need it. I've got magic.
I have a. Does it do extra damage or something? Is it any better than a regular longbow?
No, it's just a normal longbow.
Pretty longbow.
Yeah, it's just a really nice looking longbow.
A fancy one?
Yeah, it's just a
My
fancy
longbow.
It's not my original one, right?
No.
No. Or not anything like. Was yours?
That's all Zirconis is looking.
Yeah, it's not your original bow.
Oh.
So,
Well, I
but
guess-
if this is payment enough,
Since it's ornate, we could probably sell it for a bit. So discuss this with everyone. Right? Do we want to keep the bow and sell it later, or what are we doing?
I don't want to take anything from this man. This is all you.
I've got my bow.
Since you don't need it anyway, I might as well keep it.
okay then, and he just hands you this bow.
I feel like I'm totally con artist on that shit.
Well, he says, "Well, if that's everything, then I'd quite like to get going."
Hold it right there, mate. Show me that spell again. I want to try and identify that spell. See if I can at least understand what it is he's got.
You want? Okay.
And I kind of give Frost a little nod, like, kind of, come on, you know, you intimidate everybody else, just loom a bit taller.
Just
you know what I mean?
intimidate him.
Just get your chin out a second. I just want to have a look at his spell.
Uh,
We're doing this.
Alright, right, sounds good. Okay, we'll take the bow as payment, but we don't need to take the spell. We would very much like to have a glance at it anyway, see what it's like. You know,
I really am. I'm something of a scientist myself.
well,
if, you know, and I roll intimidation, alright? Here we go. He goes, he's not willing to give it, is he? He's not willing to just show it to us, is he?
No.
Can we roll intimidation? I roll a 17.
17.
Let's just intimidate him. What is it?
Oh no, it doesn't roll charisma.
No, you can roll either strength or charisma.
Yeah, I think
Ah.
you're probably doing a strength one here, just like beefing yourself up, like.
Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah.
Especially given that I've now got 20 strength instead of 19. I've got a +5 to that roll. So what did he get?
He got a 16. So you intimidate him, and he sort of goes, "Oh, okay. Well, yeah. I suppose you can take a look, but I shan't be handing it over."
Do you
So
suggest
I
we
just-
fight after
so
what just happened?
I just kind of go, look, knowing I'm backed up now, and like Frost looks like he's looking good with his new cut. It is intimidating. So I just kind of go, I don't need to hold it. I just need to touch it.
Okay,
kind of-
and he shows you, and you're gonna do the cast
Identify.
identify.
Yeah.
Is it a
Hell
cantrip
yes,
or
so-
a spell?
Jay-Wen.
It's a divination.
What the hell is that?
It's basically a spell, I think, isn't it? A cantrip.
It is
It's
a
diff-
first
cantrip.
level spell. Yeah, it's a first level spell.
So yeah, and I'm gonna reach out and touch the scrolly thing, whatever he's got it scribbled down on. Presume
Okay.
he's got something quite nice if he's working on it for years.
Don't fuck up the roll now, please.
He doesn't have to do a roll because it's identify. So he's holding out this piece of parchment to you. It's like a scroll thing. It looks quite nice. He's got some decent handwriting. It's all written in a very magical script. And as you identify it, the letters all start to lift off the page, and everyone can see this happening. The letters start to lift off the page, and they start swirling around the scroll, and they create a mini little bubble around the scroll that looks like a chaos bubble. You can't identify the spell because it's a brand new spell that he made up, and
Yeah.
it's also
It's not
incomplete.
Yeah.
It's an orb, right?
But
Yeah, I wasn't expecting to get the rule book on this one.
But it is creating a little mini orb around where you're touching the scroll and around the
Let me
scroll.
touch it. Let me touch it.
Don't-
You guys are
I
hold me
I
back.
shoot you a look. I shoot you a stay back, you. And it's I don't know whether you
trying to
want to flip a coin at this point to decide
You
whether or
have
not you
to-
pay any attention
Alright.
to whatsoever.
You know what would be
Entirely
really
up to you.
funny? If you rolled intimidation on me.
Oh, like because I've shot you a look.
Yeah.
Okay,
It will
alright.
determine.
All right. Is that okay, boss?
Yeah, okay. You can roll intimidation. You both have to roll a d20, and you get no add like pluses or minuses to it. Whoever gets
Okay.
highest wins.
Okay.
Oh no. You intimidated me quite a lot, and I like fine. I guess
You can tell I've had enough of your shit.
Yeah.
No more touching stuff.
Like, fine, I won't then.
But I don't like it.
Yeah.
Like a kid in a corner.
Okay. Right. I'm hypnotized by this, and I feel, I feel like I get the sense this is something to do with, I don't know. I feel like I have a degree of control over this, and whether I'm right or wrong, I do feel like, hang on a second, I feel like
Are you still touching the scroll?
I'm kind of hypnotized by like the fact that
Okay.
I've got this kind of
The longer you
around my
touch the
hand.
scroll, the more unstable the bubble gets. It starts to like glow and crack and get lightning around it.
Don't let go.
Is it causing any pain? Is it like, what is it damaging? It's crackling, but it's clearly falling to bits. But does it feel threatening in any way? Does it feel like it's collapsing or about to blow?
You can feel some pressure coming off of it, but there's no pain from any of the crackles or anything.
I suggest we start running.
You just run off. You just turn
Oh,
tail
and
and
the
peg
thing-
it.
I'll go behind the trees, just a safe distance away. Yeah, like if there is a blast, it's just only the trees will catch fire.
Top marks on the tail spire animation there again. Just hightails it.
Connor,
Yep.
sorry, I just realised I didn't write down his name. What was this guy's name?
It is Morton Plume.
Morton. Thank you.
Short-term memory loss. I'm not gonna write anything down.
I think I'm still trying to manipulate this chaos orb while it's not scaring me, and it's kind of like making me feel like, oh wow, there's sort of some power coming off this thing. I'm
Okay.
still kind of hooked on it.
Yeah, the longer you stay on there, you feel more and more pressure starting to build. It's sort of like really erratically like shifting all the colors, and the cracks are starting to glow. And do any of you, what do you guys think about this? He's
say
shocked.
keep
Yeah,
Morton
I'm-
is shocked. Morton's like, what the fuck is happening right now? He's fucking
Has he
scared.
seen-
Keep holding it until it bursts.
Yeah, I'm looking at him like you say. He looks actually scared of what's going on.
Yeah.
This just kind of takes a few steps back to give you room. He has no idea what this is. So.
Fuck the rules, Arcanon. We play our own way. It's fun anyway.
Okay, so as you keep holding on to the scroll, it's sort of hit critical point now,
Okay.
and the pressure builds up between you, and then gets sucked in, and there's a small implosion. Nothing gets hurt, nothing gets blown up, nothing gets destroyed. It's just a small bubble implosion. And then everything is normal again.
Well, that's it. I'm like, I at that point I grabbed the spell off him.
He goes, whoa,
I'm
whoa,
gonna
whoa,
try and
whoa,
rip
give
it
that,
from his
give
hand.
that back, sir. That's mine.
More intimidation. I
Yeah.
come back, more intimidation. You clearly have less control over it than he does. That's my argument. So,
I would argue that
Who's that?
neither of us had control over that.
well, he at least managed to get something out of your spell. Did you?
But yes, it's my spell. I've been working on it for months.
Alright, then prove it. You can do the same thing, right? While he holds onto it. You touch it, you do it. You do the
I
same
don't
thing.
need to. I can use the scroll.
If you can, then show it to us. There wouldn't be a problem then, would it?
Okay, then give me the scroll.
No, you just touched it like he did. He didn't grab it, he just touched it and it already happened. You do the same. Otherwise, it's safer in his hands.
I'm gonna warn you. This is a really bad idea.
I suddenly get a gut feeling, like my Puck idol starts to shake, that I should not go on with this. You know what? After reconvening with my Lord and Savior Puck, I actually think it's best you should just give the scroll back.
I'm so shocked by Frost being the the voice of calm reason in this
It's not me,
confrontation.
it's Puck. It's
I suddenly just kind of catch sight of myself and look down at the scroll in my hands, and I'm just like, what is this trip turning me into?
Frost energy.
I hand it back over, but I'm just that's it now.
Thank
need
you,
to feel
sir.
that power again, and
Well.
I'm shaken to my core.
Say, you by any chance, what was his name? Morton something? Morton Plume?
Yeah.
Say, Morton, you don't happen to be a believer in our Lord and Savior Puck, do you? And I hold out the idol, and they're like, you don't recognize this, do you, by any chance?
Puck. Yeah, yes, I've heard of Puck. There's a few worshippers of Puck in Aztafel.
Yeah, well, he sometimes gives me signals, and right now when I told Javen he could keep it or he should keep it, then it started shaking vigorously, telling me not to do it. So if my god tells me you should keep that, you hold on to it very dearly, because clearly you've something about you that you should keep that.
Well, yes, quite.
And also, do consider converting to the belief of just becoming a cult of that.
Well, if its moral guidance is as good as this, then perhaps I shall.
See, Javen, some people are reasonable.
I'm shook. I'm shook at how that just all panned out.
Well, if that's that, then I'd quite like to be off now.
Alright, yeah. Thanks for the bow again, and sorry for the trouble.
Yes,
But then
yes.
again, we did save your ass from those blizzards, so...
Yes,
we're
yes.
even.
And as you're like saying things, he just turns himself back into a duck and flies away.
With all the animals you could choose to fly with, he chooses a fucking duck.
Yeah, he's
I'm
just...
so.
Look at him go, yo!
Are there any other ducks?
Just ascent.
Face, are there any other ducks around?
Yeah, okay, so there's two left.
Christ.
There's two left.
Without. Oh, sorry.
One of them, I guess you can see what happened to them when you go and find them. What? But yeah, there's a couple of ducks. They're over here.
I approached
Okay,
one.
well, I'm so just fed up, and this guy got away. I don't feel like we got much information out of him. You know, like Frost is the sensible one. I'm so just like, what is? I just basically just grab my crossbow and loose off a shot the nearest fucking duck.
No!
Because I can't shoot
I
that
was
guy.
just
I
about
feel
to-
it's somewhat like, yeah, emasculated by the whole thing. I've just watched the other two pound through goblins.
As you
I
should.
just sat there just going clonk on his shield and running away.
As you
Okay.
should, I started crying. I was about to feed him lettuce.
This
Why?
duck was already dead.
Ah. Oh, he was already dead, JV. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, basically after coming through the portal and running away, after a few seconds of him running away, he had seemingly been cooked into a roast duck.
Anyone want some chicken?
Well, I walk over and go, well, my shot's getting better.
I don't think that was your shot, but if you want to believe that, then sure, definitely.
Yeah, there's just a roast duck on the floor over here.
This is like what was the game? Castlevania, where it just dropped chicken. From what I've gathered in all my years of adventuring, if you find roast chicken on the floor or roast duck, it's completely perfectly safe to eat it. So, if anyone wants to have a bite, I'm no longer at my lettuce diet, so I can have some. No, nobody else. Start
Yeah.
just munching.
You're munching on the duck? The roast duck? Okay,
Yeah.
you're gonna have to give me a constitution saving throw.
Pearl's walking back to sit in the back of the wagon
Wait,
again.
how did
She's
you
had
throw?
enough.
How did you throw? There we go. A 9.
9. Okay. The food hits your stomach. The meat hits your stomach after however long of you not eating any meat. And you start to feel a bit sick.
I used going from vegetarian to eating meat shouldn't be, and it's been like a week. It's been, I think, it's been 10 days, but it's not that long.
Yeah, well, you failed your constitution saving throw, so you know.
What?
You've also eaten nothing but lettuce.
Yeah, no,
That's
literally
the
nothing
only
but
thing
lettuce.
you've eaten. Not a
drank
vegetarian.
I've drank water. Alright, fair enough.
You start to feel a little bit sick. That's you might have some diarrhea later. Who knows?
It's gonna be an interesting plot point.
Can I examine the roast? The other roast chicken, maybe.
The other duck. You want to go find
Really,
the
the
other
duck. Sorry, yeah. If I want to actually identify it and see. I want to see if I can.
Okay.
I don't know. I want to have a look at it. I want to have a little. Not least because I've just seen Frost eat it, and I'm kind of like curious as to what to expect.
The other duck has turned completely into wood, except for its beak and its feet, which turned into gold.
We take those. How much gold will you say? How much gold coins do we get?
I don't. It's a fucking wooden duck with gold feet and a gold beak. I don't know.
Alright, well,
What is that going for in the open market these days?
I'm trying to sell an ornate longbow and a lizardman club and shield right now after just one encounter. So I don't feel like this is too far out of the park of stuff I should just randomly pick up and try to sell.
Well, I pick up the duck because I am curious. Is it good looking?
Yeah, it's quite nice. It looks like a real duck. It's just been turned into wood.
Wow. Did they capture? They say it's a real lifelike pose. Was it
I mean, yeah,
shot?
it's an act.
Or just
Yeah,
standing
it's
there?
literally this pose that the duck is doing. Right here. Where are you? It's doing this pose here.
Of course. I mean, yeah, we've got a visual aid right
Yeah.
there. What that might look like.
And it's just. Yeah, it's just made out of gold and wood now.
I mean, I think I'll pick it up and be like, look at that. I'll kind of look around the group as if to kind of go, I guess I'll have that.
Right. Very nice.
It's got gold feet though. Why wasn't all of it gold?
Good question. I think it's because of the materials used. Like, you begin with like feathers. The feathers turn into wood, and I don't know what you'd call like the material that a beak is, but different material, different end result, maybe. This must be like chaos magic at work, anyway. If I can manage to get my character over back here.
I think I just feel like, I feel rubbish at magic right now.
How
I just look at this duck, kind of just like I don't understand what kind of magic did this and why. I'm overwhelmed, and I'm just like, I pick up the duck, I walk back to the wagon, just chuck it on the back, and just climb in. Like, okay, I've got a duck now. But I do start to have the thought of maybe I can turn it into crossbow bolts. The wood looked pretty good. I'll make some magical crossbow bolts out of it. I'll have a look at it later.
I mean, honestly, as an artificer, you could probably just turn it into an animate object.
Yeah. You see, I'm not thinking. This is it. You see, I'm just like that sort of thought. When that sort of thought comes to me, I'm like, I just don't think big enough. This is my problem. I don't think big enough. I've got small town mentality.
Oh, I'd love it. I'd love a golden duck robot companion.
Yeah, they're the two thoughts, one after another. Crossbow bolts. Oh no, hang on a second. I could make it like it was alive. But just like, why doesn't that occur to me? I'm such a disappointment.
It's their frost energy. You've been affected.
Yeah. Right. So I chuck my duck back on the wagon and just climb aboard.
How much XP do we get?
Oh, you're all having a good Wednesday out there, by the way, chat. I don't mean to bring the mood down. JVL's having an E all week.
Yeah, JVL's had a bad time somehow.
And I'm hurt. I'm the only one who got hurt. But it's my first time ever being hurt. It's really. I've been hurt, and Frost was the calm, peacemaker. And my world's fallen apart.
It was Buck, mostly Buck. Anyway, it was just all Buck.
I think, just to answer the question that's in chat quickly, I think Dragonborn Fighter would be in just the normal player's handbook, right?
I have no clue.
Yeah,
yeah,
it would be.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
it
think Dragonborn and Fighter are both in the normal player's handbook.
Yeah. But definitely use Tasha to flavor it better, because either of these are just better in Tasha's cauldron. Definitely.
Yeah, well, welcome in, Batman.
Yeah.
Hope you're doing
wake
good.
up, Batman.
So Javiel and Frost have gone back to the wagon.
I'm assuming we all go back to the wagon at this point.
Pearl had already marched off as well.
Had Pearl run off?
You marched off, didn't
Yeah,
you, Pearl?
she silently skulked away. She's uncomfortable.
Oh, okay.
I give Javen.
She's uncomfortable, she's disappointed, and she's ignoring everyone for the minute.
I'm
Okay.
giving
Yeah.
Javiel a high
Leave it on.
five because I think we ended that conversation pretty beneficial for us. So, like, the intimidation that Javen did on me, and just going Frost mode, wanting to scroll so bad. I'm proud of him, so I come over giving him a high five. Like, hell yeah, let's go! We're fully going.
Okay, and Zakonis is just
Following with it. He has no idea what just went down. He's like, did we save
What?
somebody and then threaten them? Was that what just happened?
yeah. I don't know why I didn't see that coming. I totally thought you guys were going to be friendly. He seemed like a pretty friendly guy to me.
That's
Well,
seemed
well,
like a
I-
nice guy.
I converted to the call of Puck, so maybe he's willing to forgive me under our Lord and Savior.
He was well sus. He just wouldn't give us any information. He was
Yeah,
like, portals. And then he's like, well, yeah, all right. He wouldn't give his boss's name. I don't know. Just I got a weird sus vibe off him.
Okay, well,
Kind of sus.
you guys can
Not in a good place. Not in a bad place.
continue on.
Back to the wagon.
Yeah,
More roleplay.
you can continue on back to the wagon, get back on the road.
How much XP did we get from this encounter? I'm just curious.
I will tell you when the session ends.
When I did say Puck at the beginning of the stream, I did say we would level up to level 3, right? You wouldn't defy Puck, would you?
Oh, maybe. Who knows?
We'll go back to the wagon.
Yep. After running a couple more circles around the place.
More ducks. No more ducks.
Okay, yeah, so you guys are back on the wagon, and you're on your way. On the road, you see a little sign, one going back the way you came, that says Babonia, and then one going the way you're going that says Garadin. There's
That seems like the right place.
a town called Garadin, not too far along this road, that you may or may not stop at. Depends whether you want to or not.
Let's rest up.
But you have a couple of hours travel before you get there if you want to do anything first.
I need a long rest. So
Yeah, I took some damage in that last fight. I might see if Pearl's forgiven me enough to heal me.
or we could just do a long rest. Set up camp here. What's going to happen here now?
I mean, you could do a short or a long rest. It's up to you.
Do I get my spell slots back after a short rest?
No, I think it's just a long rest.
Then I want to do a long rest. In case we get ambushed again, I want to have Frozen Smite at the ready. And preferably also my favorite foe, so...
Well, you can put this to the group and see what they say.
Do we want to have like a little rest, guys? To heal Javiel's... Javiel. How does it feel, Javiel, to be the one taking all the hits? Not so funny now, is it? But no, do we want to rest up? I'm like quite exhausted. I didn't think I have the ability to cast any more spells. Boy, no. Without him, I'm pretty much harmless.
I think a quick rest is okay, but I think we should get moving again.
Yeah, I can manage. Yeah, if I can just get patched up a little bit, let's keep going. I just want to get to a town if we can before nightfall. Is that in any way feasible? By the way, is that
Yeah, it's
the
like
distances we're looking at, or is it like a?
it's like a couple of hours to the next town, and
Okay.
it's around 5 p.m. now.
Now
Ish.
we have time.
Definitely carrying on to. Oh, if I'd be tempted just to carry on straight to Genlyle, rest there. Let's just get back to
Oh,
civilization.
Genlyle will take
Oh, sorry,
a
Garadin.
bit longer.
Sorry.
Yeah, Garadin. Genlisle's
Well-
probably about 8 to 10 hours away right now.
Yeah, I think we try and get to Garradin before dusk or at dusk. That's my vote.
Yeah, you guys deciding to carry on?
Yes.
Okay, you guys, after a little while, come up to a town. It looks pretty run down. It's quite a poor looking place. There's a lot of sort of little street urchin kids walking around. There's a few drunks out and about, just making noise. There's some shady looking people around here. But everyone just seems to be keeping to themselves. No one really like looks at you as you walk in. They're all preoccupied with their own stuff. Nobody seems very happy. You know, this is a town that you probably wouldn't want to live in.
What a beautiful
do
plan you all upon. I told you we should have rested. This doesn't feel any safer than the road.
You can find a tavern there to rest in.
Can I find a job board first? That's obligatory. That's obligatory.
As you're driving through the town in your wagon, you look over to the town centre and there's just a job board that's been smashed into pieces. And it's just laying there. No.
Is there any paper? Damn, no jobs here, I guess. Look at. That's a shame.
Let's
But
just
yeah,
see if we can find a place for the night. Right, there must be somewhere around here. Come on. It's been a long day on the road.
Yes, any shelter is good.
okay. You guys spend about 15 minutes looking around the town. You from your time in the town already, you can gather that there's a lot of like crime going on in this town. There's a lot of people, you know, trying to scam people. There's a lot of, you know, not good stuff going on. But you eventually find a tavern called the Broken Horse.
How broken is the horse?
I mean, the tavern looks run down, but other than that, it's pretty fine.
Hi, Jonah Giovanna, I have a dream. No, wait, no.
As we're so do we? Oh yeah, it's like right. Well, should we have a look inside? Do you want?
I guess so.
Should a couple of us go? A couple of us stay with the wagon, or what do you want to do here?
Yeah.
I don't like the look of this part of town.
I could stay with the wagon if you guys want.
I think since you're the best with the horses, the quickest, it's probably best if you were the one to do. If we need to run instantly, you'd be the one to get us away here the fastest.
Right. Well, you keep the horses ticking over. I'm going to pop inside. Pearl, do you want to come with me? I'm just like I in a clear attempt to fill the other slot. I'm just like I'm not going into dodgy pub.
I'll come with you.
You know, you're so good with the horses, Frost. No, you stay where you are, mate.
We've got Zirconius for that, don't we?
Well, you know, you guys will keep each other company. Don't fight, will you?
I can't make any promises. That's all I'll say. Although he would definitely beat me in a brawl with his magical tattoo.
Well, there's something you can maybe talk about. Come on, Pearl.
She's just gonna sort of roll her eyes at Frost and then just quietly follow you off the wagon like she's so done.
Right, we're heading into the Broken Horse.
You broke the positive one.
Okay, you go in to the Broken Horse. There's a few people in there. There's just, you know, people solemnly drinking. A couple of people sitting on their own. There's a group of about 3 that are just sitting at a table, all looking dirty and sad. There's also a couple of hooded people in a corner. not talking to anyone else.
Pickpocket them.
But they seem a bit more lively than everyone else.
Okay. Hooded people.
There's
Over
also
in the corner.
a barmaid and a barman.
Well, I'm going to go straight up to the barmaid. But I am going to keep half an eye on the 3 hooded figures. And I feel like I might drift. I might just drift over, put me in between them and Pearl as we make our way over to the bar. But I am
Okay.
still going to go to the barmaid. Got to
Okay.
keep chat guessing.
The barmaid says, "Hello there, love. You new around here?"
Yes, just stopping in. We've been on the road for a while. We were just hoping to find somewhere to hitch our wagon for the night.
Oh, yeah. Well, we can accommodate that. Not many people pass through here these days, so we've got some empty rooms.
Okay. Well, how much are your rooms for the night for a start?
Oh, that'll be 5 silver per room.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Get us a room each, please.
And how many would that be?
Sorry, it's been a long drive. Four of us. There are 4 of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, no worries. 4 rooms.
So I'm going to hand over 20 silver, which is 2 gold. Okay. Pearl, do you want me to take anything upstairs? I don't know how late I'm going to be staying up. Just do me a favour. I'm going to go and see how much space we've got for things to bring in, because I don't really want to leave much outside in the wagon tonight. I'm going to have a look upstairs. Do me a favour. Don't stare at the people in the hoods, but keep an eye on them. Just don't stare, but just, you know, see what they're up to.
Mhm.
Okay, so I'm going to shuffle off up the stairs. I'm kind of like, I've not completely shut my eyes to it, but I'm also like, I'm sort of aware of the danger, but I'm also a bit like, I don't know how much more adventure I can handle.
Okay. The
I shuffle off
barmaid.
up to my room.
The
for a
barmaid follows you up and just points out the rooms to you. Goes, this one, this one, this one, and this one. And there's the keys. He gives you 4 keys.
second.
Yeah.
Please, can I investigate my room?
Yeah. I mean, you look around the room. There's a single bed. It looks pretty tatty, but sleepable. There's a little chest of
I
drawers.
sit on the edge of it and just bounce up and down a few times and just sort of...
And it cracks instantly. The bed frame just.
I'm not taking that unless there's a roll involved, so no.
I mean,
Dude,
I've still got inspiration. Can you imagine if I used it on that one bed because I can't handle it? Because I'm just like, I can't handle my bed breaking. That would push me over the edge.
I mean, I could roll Constitution for the bed, I guess.
I mean, I'm game. I'm game. You got to go where it goes, right?
Alright, I'll roll a d20 Constitution for the bed. I'm saying it has to beat a 10.
Okay.
Okay. 19. The bed stays alive. It does.
Hey.
It looks
Actually, it's
tatty, but
quite
it's not
good.
broken down.
Okay. Cool. And there's nothing. I don't detect anything untoward or unusual about the room. It all looks fairly standard for a shantytown local tavern.
Yeah, it just seems like a crappy little room.
Okay. I take a deep breath, head back down the stairs, and reconvene with Pearl. And just sort of, did you get the drinks in?
The barmaid went with you.
There's still a barman. Oh, never mind. What would you like?
Gabriel's so dejected this session.
I've had a real bad hangover all day. Yeah, so I kind of nod to the barman and I'm just like, oh, I'm just getting the drinks in. And I was like, well, did you notice anything about the hooded lot?
They haven't done anything. They've just been chatting with each other.
I think I'm probably just getting paranoid. Anyway, I go get the drinks in.
Do we enter now? Like someone comes outside, or?
Yeah, like I've just checked in and just forgotten about the other two. It's like, oh, I suppose. Yeah,
Well, I guess we can cut to you guys outside. What are you guys talking
that
about?
feels right to me at the moment.
Should someone head inside? It's been a while. Like, so I see. Like, Jacob looked a bit done for the day. Perhaps
Yeah,
he's forgotten. Can you stay here for like 5 seconds? I can check, and then I'll come back outside.
I mean, I'm sure he's probably just getting the rooms ready, but free to do what you wish.
So I head in, back out. Let's see Jay Fuel drinking.
Okay,
in the
yeah.
bar.
JVL's just ordering drinks right now as you pop in.
Yeah, so I sign a Jave and then I'll get Zakonis, and I go back outside, get Zakonis and the valuable stuff in the
Okay,
car.
you grab all your stuff from the
Yeah,
wagon.
that tells Zakonis to do the same.
Cool.
Oh, I'm sure he would have guessed as much. We head
Cool,
back in,
cool.
and as we head in the bar, I look over how many hooded figures are there.
There's two.
I buy 2 extra beers. I don't know what Jaden. What did you get me? Did you give me a beer or a water? Because I can now drink beer again.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I just got your water. I
Doesn't
forgot.
matter. Okay, I'll buy 3 beer instead. How much would that be? I'm sure you can all see where this is going.
Just 3 silver for all.
3 silver. All right.
I'm getting around him for the lovely ladies at the back.
I head over to with the 2 beer to the table with the 2 hidden figures, and I'll
Wingman Frost strikes again. All right.
And you want to have if I have a seat? I ask. You can have a beer if you want.
They sort of look at you like, who the fuck is this guy? And why has he just walked over to us in this proper dodgy, shady pub?
So
they're very skeptical of you, but they say one of them says we'll take the drinks, but we're not really one for company tonight.
All right, that's fine. But you don't want to play like games, cards, poker, something like that.
No, sorry, we're.
Because you know, I've been around and I know exactly what you're doing. I say that I have no clue what they're doing.
You what? you know what? What are we doing?
You are having a lovely evening here together, the 2 of you. This is you're like this is a rough part of town. Can I see if they are both men or like?
They're
what
both
gender
men. They're both men. Yeah.
And
One
I
of
get
them.
in a rough part of town like this, it's hard to come together as just 2 men. This may look a little bit.
One of them looks around at the pub and at all the like really depressed, shitty people that are in it. And he goes, "Yeah, lovely night. Is that what you call this?"
Well, you're spending your time together, and I whisper, "Gay."
We are not gay, sir.
Really looks like it.
Wow, I never. And they just get up and walk out. They're like, "Oh, well, we're not taking this. Just come over and call us gay. We're leaving."
Enjoy the bit.
What the fuck?
I'm just staring into the distance at the bar, 1,000 mile stare, just over there.
Guys, I got the table.
And I've half paid attention to this at the end of the bar, and I just as he comes back, I'm just like, nice chat, was it?
yeah. Look,
I was just going to look straight at the barmaid and just say, "Can I have something, whatever you have that is the strongest thing that you have, I would like some, please, now."
Oh, yes, certainly, of course, yeah. Just 2 secs. Just 2 secs.
Yeah, I keep laughing it up as they walk away.
Make that 2 of those, will you?
Yeah, right you are. It's their most popular drink. She just comes over with 2 really dirty glasses of like some brown liquid.
But
It
yeah,
looks like alcohol. It's not dirty brown liquid, but the glasses aren't super clean. It's not a great
espresso martini. Let's go.
Is it? I lean over and I touch the barmaid on the wrist and I say, "Excuse me, my dear, is this drink likely to catch fire?"
Yeah.
We
yeah.
can always test it. We can always test it.
Thanks.
Yeah, I'd be careful.
And then I
with it.
start. And then I start on it. I just go straight into it.
I was
Pearl
just
As
gonna
soon as I
down
know
the
it's
entire
flammable, I'm
thing.
like, right, let's go.
and Frost just Pearl and JV will just knock
Yeah.
back their
That
drinks.
is enough.
Chugging it.
Is it a lie?
You're gonna have to give me some Constitution saving throws.
That's fair enough. Yeah.
I didn't get the
Uh-huh.
strong thing, but I still need to do Constitution because I haven't drank any beers in 10 days.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh. Have you just docked round in Back to the Future 3?
What did you get?
6 total.
Okay,
I rolled a 2.
nice. So Javiel with his 12 sort of manages to not get absolutely fucked, especially because he's like hungover. He's like, he doesn't have the energy to be super fucked.
Yeah.
But Pearl, after this long day of stress,
Yeah.
needed to release and just let herself go, and is now just waving about, just yeah, I feel better now.
I love it.
But yeah, you guys, you're at the tavern. You can sort of like hang out for a bit, then go up to your rooms. One. None of
And we
you,
got our belongings, right?
yeah.
And nobody wants to sit at the table with me.
None of you want to do anything. Do any of you want to do anything before you go to bed and we end the session?
Level
Oh,
up. I'd
yeah.
like to level
Come
up.
over to Frost and just get like way too close to him with her finger in his face.
If you
What's
I'm
want,
happening?
very
I'll tell you now. If
I'm
you want to
very
punch me,
disappointed in you, young man.
if you
Very
wanna,
disappointed in you. You need to stop getting us in trouble.
you want to get it, you want to
gonna
land
walk up
a,
to
you wanna
her
land a
room.
blow. No, I'll say before you leave. If you want to punch me, I'll promise you I won't do anything back.
She's not listening. She's gone. She's gone to bed.
It's a perfectly good opportunity to punch me in the face. Unbelievable. Some people would die for this.
Yeah.
Help,
Zakonis-
not you.
I
She
was,
doesn't go to conflict first.
I was convinced that you'd be so drunk that you
Right.
one, say yes, and two, miss the punch on point blank range. But I guess we're all going to our room then.
Is it good as I gotta watch everybody head towards the room and be like,
Am I the one that's better at communicating than Frost?
No, I'm definitely quite good.
Strange.
Just a little
I'm just
thought
gonna
to
be-
yourself about Frost. Like...
Yep. Am I
But
better at
everyone's
speaking?
fine.
Am I actually the one that's better at speaking?
Right.
Man just walked up and called 2 strangers gay. What?
I mean, like,
I was-
yeah, they.
I said some things to people, but
I'm
damn.
I'm going to spark up my. My cave hasn't billowed all day. Anybody noticed?
It hasn't.
Everybody
yes.
noticed.
It
There wasn't a
hasn't
single
Oh,
billow.
no billowing.
A game of billowing.
That
Lost
could have
the
been
billow.
an indicator of my return to form, but no, it stayed limp all day. My cape of limpness. And I get my smoke beast pipe out, and then I just blow a great big donkey onto the bar.
Nice.
Donkey.
I'm just puffing out donkeys. Does it get any reaction from the room?
People sort of look up and they're like,
It's gotta get-
"That's strange. I've never seen that happen before." The barmaid looks over and she looks quite impressed, but she's trying to hide it.
I can't. Can I see if I catch the impressed?
Yeah, roll the perception.
I can't lie. I'm on the verge of doing something stupid. I'm
17. Yeah, you managed to
She
see
is
it.
impressed.
Yeah, you managed to see that she's hiding her impressedness.
I should have rolled.
Okay, so
perception on
I go for
those
something. I change the donkey. I kind of like catch it. I'm like try and catch her eye a little bit, and then I blow like a cute little bunny across the bar.
She turns back
JV
round
all the
and sees the
mates.
bunny and sees it like walking up to her,
JV all the
and she looks at you and gives a little chuckle. She's like, hee hee.
Okay. I'm just. You know what? I haven't got the energy to be all like cool or anything, but I am gonna say sort of to turn to who's left and go. Right. I think I'm gonna turn in, guys. I'll be. Just turn to her. Just give her a look. A bit of a look, and she's gonna go. I'll be in room 2.
She gives you a little nod.
I'll take that. I'm going up to room. I'm definitely going to be room 2, and I'll use my inspiration to make sure I don't get wrong-footed by the unusual out-of-town door numbering system if I need to.
I think you'll be okay finding room 2.
Okay, I have had a few, and I've still got. It's my night time. I've still got my shades on.
So it's just
My
the
goggles are still
Conus
down.
and Frost left up
I'll
now.
go to my room as well with my stuff.
Yeah, Frost is gonna go up to his room. To Conus.
I should have rolled perception on those goons.
Okay, everyone goes to bed. After about 10 minutes, Javiel's sitting in his room. He's
Oh, wait,
laying
do we need to
down.
roll- Do we need to roll Constitution if our beds break? 'Cause-
No,
'cause
no.
Javiel's
Javiel's like lying on his bed. It's been about 10 minutes, and he's starting to think, oh, maybe I've made a mistake here. Maybe I shouldn't have asked her up. It's a new town. I don't know anyone. And then he hears a knock on the door, and she opens it and walks in, and then we fade to black and end the session.
You know what? I respect the gentlemanly conduct of not painting me into a corner there.
Yeah,
We'll
good
have to
session,
take child
guys.
support after this.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Javiel is now having some adult time,
Am I though?
Nice.
Am I though?
or just
Who knows what's happening
a little
behind
chat, getting out his
I'm
travel
also-
woes.
Maybe they're
I'm
smoking together.
unfortunately going to be off for the next 2 weeks, so you can have a
Oh.
think about what I might be doing.
Yeah.
But you won't find out for another 2 weeks.
Enjoy yourself.
Talk about a cliffhanger.
Oh yeah, who knows what
It's the
Javiel?
slow close. The camera's outside
Oh,
in the
yeah.
hallway. The slow close on the camera.
Well,
Yeah,
It's like-
the door closes, the camera, and it just sort of fades to black.
This is our first season break.
Yeah, well, that was it. When Facey approached me and said, "I've got an idea for a romantic arc for your character that I think chat are gonna love," and we're actually gonna make it the focus of the season finale, I was flattered.
I'm gonna stay here and then we cut back to you in like a couple weeks. Start our life here.
Yeah, you've just become the barmaid's husband, just living in the most depressing town you've found so far.
Is that what's happening while I'm off? Is there's 2 weeks where it's like he hasn't come out of his room, and we don't know whether he's in there alone or with that barmaid. No
What's
one's
the
seen
point?
her. No
What's
one
the
knows the
point?
story.
Flip a coin, do it. That's what happens. Major decision should always be made by a flip of a coin. At least in my case, anyway.
Well, that was
Yeah.
fun, man. Thank you.
Yeah, good. I'm glad you guys had fun. I hope chat had fun as well. Thank you for hanging out with us and chilling.
Oh, do we level up, by the way, or gain XP?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay, I'll tell you how much XP you gained. You gained 200 XP from that.
And now we're at 400. Then,
400
so,
total.
400 total, yeah. So not quite level 3 yet.
when did you level up?
Except me, who's at
600.
300.
Huh?
I said except me, who's at 300.
Yeah, Pearl's at 300. But yeah, I think level 3 is 600 XP.